だったらその殺気を引っ込めてくれねえか。ここでやろうってんなら別に構わねえけどな。
さすがは仮にも影の名を背負う忍びたちだ。ならば内浜田らも全力で応えよう。おかげも何も全てが無駄になることに。さすがは仮にも影の名を背負う忍びたちだ。ならば内浜田らも全力で応えよう。おかげも何も全てが無駄になることに。
Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Thank you so much for your patience and waiting. I do appreciate it, and I do apologize. It was all my fault. I was waiting for my wife to bring me lunch because I was just feeling kind of weak and I needed some food. So thank you so much. I love you guys. Let's go ahead and get started. Andy.
Hello. Yeah, it feels a bit weird. It's been 2 weeks.
Right.
Since the last session. The first week that we missed, it was on me. I had a splitting headache and couldn't really focus. And then last week was Easter, so yeah. And also a special someone's birthday.
Chucks.
Whose?
Jesus.
Jesus'
Happy
birthday last
birthday.
week?
Might as well be.
I will not share my birthday with a fictional character.
Also, that's not correct. Because Jesus' birthday is celebrated.
I don't care. Fucking rise.
When he was dead.
You know what? I won't share the anniversary of a fucking dead fictional character.
Though, because that's like metal as fuck. That's like the most satanic thing I could think of.
Like, that's why my mom got real mad at me. I was like, no. I was like, thanks, Judas, for the long weekend. She was like, Christopher.
Stop. I don't want to choke again, sir.
Well, yeah, we're off to a good start of this session. Yeah, so let me just bring up my notes here to recap on what happened last time. Okay. So you guys... Last session occurs a few weeks after like the initial introductory scenario that we ran. And Kabukicho, the entertainment district in Tokyo, is pretty much in a not quite a full-scale gang war at the moment, but it is escalating with your own organization, the Midori Ninoiri, who are the rival Yakuza family, and the Black Scorpion Triad Syndicate. Are kind of going at it at the minute. You guys are side of the Triads. During that introductory scenario, you uncovered that the rival Yakuza organization had been interfering with Triad business. They murdered / kidnapped or whatever a doctor who was doing some sketchy side business that overlaps. And in the last session, you guys were asked to pick a target within the Midori organization that your crew would be responsible for taking down a peg or two and interrupting the cash flow of your rival gang. You guys chose to go for the biggest fish that you could realistically get away with targeting. A individual called Takanaka Orochi, he runs a number of nightclubs, hostess clubs, they're all fronts for a thriving sort of lack of politer terms, prostitution ring that Orochi operates. You guys spent about a week in and out of Orochi's clubs, keeping your eye on him, trying to talk to some of the girls that work for him, and you have found a way in. You found one of the women who worked for Orochi, who had been hurt and discarded one too many times by him, that she was willing to spill the beans on his business where he was most vulnerable, and you guys were then able to sort of put plans in motion that you were able to get a new girl and who's involved with the club, who's going to be your way in. Eddie's character had an alternative route in. Orochi was planning a gathering of important supporters and backers and people who could help his business grow throughout the city. And Eddie's character being chosen to provide fine dining for this occasion. Unfortunately, it's going to be the day after the Derek and Chuck's characters are planning to kill Orochi, but it will give you guys an opportunity to get to see some faces and names of people who could maybe influence and be of use to you guys down the line, since they won't be any use to Orochi from this point. However, Eddie's character, Sato, went to the head of the Triad Syndicate, Mr. Shuhao, and offered to deliver Orochi's head on a plate, essentially. Or Shuhao asked for his hand to be delivered.
His left hand.
And Eddie agreed to curry favour with the Triads. This information somehow got back to your big brother within the organisation, Hayashida Tetsuya, the Wakakashira, the second-hand man of the organisation, who, for the act of, self-ambition and currying favour with a rival organisation, asked for Sato's pinky from the first knuckle in return for being allowed to live in the first place. This was the first time so far in the campaign that Irezumi, which is the finger shortening ritual, has had to be performed on a player character. And Eddie, you chose your etiquette to be reduced from removing a finger, so the social stigma is there for you now that you've lost your finger. You've still got 2 more knuckles to go. Everyone else has 3. And that's pretty much where we left off. We left off both Derek and Chuck's character being brought into the office to watch you have your finger removed as an example. And now you're sort of free to go back about your business. This all happened the night before that you guys are planning to, get into Orochi's apartment and probably kill him in a most gruesome and brutal way, I imagine, because the guy is an absolute piece of shit.
I'm gonna be there for that.
Yep. And so that is pretty much where we're starting off. We'll start off with, it's a Friday, maybe late afternoon. Sato, you've had plenty of time for, your pinky to sort of stop bleeding, for it to start to kind of scab over and things like that from having been sliced off. And it's a sort of overcast, gloomy day over Tokyo. It's warm, we're getting later into spring, summer's starting to kind of kick in. So it's a kind of smoggy warmth in the air. It's overcast. It's a Friday though, so the mood and atmosphere in the city is pretty good because it's coming up for the weekend, and it's the 80s, people like to party. But you guys have more serious business in mind that you need to attend to this evening. This will give you guys the opportunity to sort of meet up together, plan what exactly it is that you're going to be doing, and then we can get on to how that plan is going to unfold.
Since I had my pinky cut off, I'm gonna make it feel like Sato is just since it's on his left hand, he's not devastated, but grabbing stuff with his left hand now feels kind of weird. But overall, I'm gonna say he has a good mood because now he can do weird specialty cut sushis that would require him to cut over his left hand. And now since he's missing a tip of it, he just unlocked a new sushi style that he can now do it. He's bright and chipper.
Okay. I'm going to assume that you've kept it hidden from your old man.
No.
No.
And when he brings it up, I'm gonna say it's a sushi accident. Got taken to a hospital. They said there's no way to get it reattached, so on and so forth.
You choose to believe that that's what's happened. Yeah. So, is there anywhere in particular that the three of you are likely to meet up before putting things into place for this evening?
Oh, since I know where Derek lives, I want to be waiting outside of Derek's house, just like leaning against like a post or something.
Okay. So yeah, Yomi, you leave your house this afternoon to find Sato leaning against the gate to the front path of the house.
But have a goddamn good reason for being here.
You barged onto my house. I decided to take a look around and see where you live. You know, for a high attitude, you got a modest living. I'm quite surprised.
Are you thick in the head? You live
A little bit.
in the obviously. You live in the district that we work in. I live out here in the suburbs, and you stick out like a sore thumb. Either come inside or come with me because you're not hanging out here.
A few people had already walked by. I said I was your boyfriend.
I'm gonna fucking kill you.
If I go missing, your neighbors know who to ask.
I don't think anybody's gonna miss you.
A few people will. I like to think so, at least.
Nobody here.
Well, I'm ready to move out whenever you are, sweetheart.
Call me that again, I'm gonna cut off the rest of that pinky early.
Where are we meeting you at, Chuck? What are you eating? It looks good.
Fucking Sunday streams, man, and the food talk.
We had to get it knocked out early. I think you're muted, Chuck.
He is muted. Chuck, what are you drinking? That looks good. Hello?
Yep.
Oh, no.
Let's go.
Can't hear him.
You might have to exit the call and re-enter, and then it'll probably fix it.
Check your headphone setting, your mic settings.
Hello?
There
Maybe?
Yes.
There we go.
So first things first, Chuck, what are you eating and drinking?
Bro, this isn't good. It's like Dr. Pepper and a cheeseburger from McDonald's or a chicken sandwich.
Nice.
This is not good food. But no, since you're so gonna go about seeing houses, you can definitely meet me at mine. Which I imagine won't actually be hard to find. All you'd have to do is look up his, I guess, ask around, and you can probably know somebody who knows where this house is. As
Yeah,
it's not inconspicuous at all. Like, it's fairly well known estate.
Where do we find it?
I would prefer you just go ahead and send us the address instead of playing games.
Oh no, he's not gonna.
Yeah,
They would not give you the address. It wouldn't happen.
Your family are notorious Yakuza. Like, you're talking husband and wife combo of like family organization, where the majority of your family all went to prison for brutal acts of retribution against those that they felt were responsible for the previous larger organization's head when he died. And yeah, so like you're the house that you live in will probably be well known in Tokyo as the residence of a notorious Yakuza boss.
Yeah, so you get there, it's in the suburbs as well, but it's just very... You get there, it's gated off, there's somebody at the door, but once you get past that, it's rather simple looking for what you would expect. It's 2 stories, but it's very... The outside is very plain, just very almost obnoxiously plain.
Okay. Not what I was expecting. Okay.
You see,
I
it's
knock
all...
on the door. Just do.
Can't take you anywhere.
After a couple moments, you hear some shuffling.
Well, they said meet us here. We gotta announce our presence.
Come in, please. Come in. Do not make much commotion.
Take off my shoes and enter.
Take off my shoes and look around. Is there anything weird with your house, Chuck? Is there BDSM
similar-
gear everywhere?
Very similar to the outside. It's obnoxiously empty. There doesn't seem to be much for seating, decoration. You do, however, see on the walls, what you imagine to be portraits, but a closer inspection looks to be slabs of flesh with tattoos on them. And that seems to be the only decoration throughout the house.
Well, you know, minimalism is making a comeback.
Where's your kitchen at?
I'm not sure. I do not use it.
Huh?
I do not use it.
Are you the only one that live here?
No.
Where's your room at?
Upstairs?
Can you take us?
Why?
So we will have... I want to look around your room, honestly. You wouldn't mind.
I mean, you can go look.
I don't want to go...
First door to the right.
Okay. I think it's part of the intrusion, and I go upstairs. I like, every time I take like 2 steps, I stop. I look back, like, or like with a face that says, like, "Are you serious?" 2 steps, look back. Are you sure?
Yeah, they don't seem to mind at all.
Is there a liquor cabinet nearby him?
That I do know of. So go down. So the main entryway goes to just giant open space, and you can see like an opening off to the left. Just go around there. You'll see a bar.
Do you want one?
No, thank you.
I go. And pick
So
up
I'm
some-
gonna go in Chuck's room. Chuck, what's in your room?
A simple futon. And similar thing, the rice paper you see along the walls, same thing. There's portraits that seem to be same thing, carved flesh tattoos.
Like you've
Not
skinned someone, or you know you've.
No, like they've been skinned.
So, did these people cross your family, or just die in service of them?
Died in service. These, not cross. These were how my father said, "Those who you honor, you keep with you."
That's nice.
Is there anything in your closet?
Several blouses and different outfits, all either all black or all white. There is no color variation.
You said blouses, so he's
Yep.
like, Girl?
That question again.
Oh, thank you, Jinko. He's like Sato is gonna like look in the closet, like visibly confused. Girl?
And the only thing real note is you do see a little ornate looking wakizashi above the bed on his wall.
Huh. Okay, in a nice room. All right.
Are you done up there? Have you found what you are looking for?
I have more questions than answers.
This is the good stuff. Where'd you guys import this from?
I don't. Most of it is my father's.
He around? Or he on the wall?
No.
Their father is on the wall?
My father is currently serving.
Time? Like serving time? Or like...
Yes.
Oh.
So I'm gonna slowly make my way downstairs. Where's the rest of your family?
Most of them are serving or they are dead.
Oh, I thought you was gonna say something more along the lines. They're here with us now.
There are some that still do work and they also live on the estate.
Ah.
I am not here by myself. Oh, right now I am, but I do not live here by myself.
You have any brothers or sisters?
I have 2 older sisters and a younger brother.
Are you the eldest brother or the eldest sister?
Where are they at?
They are working.
Oh, shit.
Ah. Well, I'm officially creeped out. So let's go ahead and discuss our business so we can leave this house. No offense.
I don't know, I kind of dig it, you know? It's got that, like, chic...
See, yeah, that
intimidation.
chic serial killer aesthetic.
Yeah.
Love it.
I fucks with it.
Someday your thighs will be on this wall. Do not be afraid.
Excuse me?
There's this American novel. It's called American Psycho, and it's really... I feel like this place has those vibes, you know?
What is up with you guys in American culture?
It's literally all they export.
The only thing they did good was the hamburger, okay?
It's literally all they export.
Look at that Jeffrey Dahmer vibe. I'm surprised there's not lampshades made out of like tattoos again.
Yeah, for so bit, there's a portrait on the wall.
Who's that one?
That is one of my uncles. You'll see specifically over all of them, there is honored on the wall above each portrait. Written out.
So why does he get a
Is there-
painting?
What was that?
Why does he get a painting?
They all have paintings. Over all of them, you will see it says honored.
Oh, okay, I got it. I was misunderstanding.
No, yeah, so you got the portrait, and then above it, you've got their name, and then above it, honored.
Oh, so what happened to him?
I don't know.
How do you not know? I'd be dying to know. I demand to know.
Because that is his story. And he is not alive to tell it. So I will not disrespect his memory by digging for it.
Oh, no, I really want to know.
You could go speak to my father. I'm sure he knows.
I don't want to go to jail.
It's
Prison.
not a good idea. I wouldn't recommend it.
Hopefully it sucks.
I do not know. I have not seen my parents since they went away.
Well, that's where my brother is, and he is not having a great time.
Yeah, so to make sure that we don't have a great time later tonight, what's the game plan? Let's talk about the game plan.
Well, first of all, I'm gonna get myself another whiskey.
Again, Scottish. That's the stuff without the E in it, right?
I don't understand how that works, so I'll just believe whatever you say. I've demonstrated that I don't understand how that stuff works.
Yeah, Scotland, we don't use an E in whiskey.
Yes, I get
Only
that.
Irish and Americans do. All the good stuff is Scottish whiskey. Irish make passable stuff.
Can you make me this one drink I saw on the little island channel last night? It's called a mojito. Mojito.
Do you guys have limes?
Mojito?
Yes.
Is it a mojito?
I'm not making you a drink.
No, I'll make it. I just need to know if you have limes.
Pretty sure it's
Pass-
Mojito.
Mojo Jojo.
But emphasize
Around-
the G.
Around the corner from you, I believe, is the kitchen. There should be some in there.
Alright,
Ooh,
I'll make you a
kitchen.
mojito.
And I'm like scurrying off towards the kitchen.
I fix us drinks while I assume Eddie fixes us food.
How nice is your kitchen, Chuck?
Kitchen's very nice.
Can I live here? Like I'm crying tears. Can I live here?
No.
Oh, I'll let you touch my thighs. Your kitchen is so nice. I'll cook for your whole family.
I appreciate the offer, but the response is still no.
Now we know what your price for your body is.
The kitchen is so nice.
Here, drink this.
These American drinks are nice. This isn't that bad.
This is a Caribbean drink, you buffoon.
But I was watching American TV last night with Anord Rhinonator. Anord right no Arnold? Is that how you say it? Arnold Scorinator. That's his name.
Terminator? You were watching The Terminator last night?
Yes.
That's a good movie.
The guy was like, I'll be back.
When I watched that movie,
Really
I had
good.
dreams that I was the Terminator for like 3 months straight.
Them American actors are like really nice.
He's actually Austrian.
I learned something new every day.
Anyways,
We
What
need
is
to
the plan?
obviously make sure
What?
that 1, we are not followed. 2, we have not been double crossed.
were we followed?
Here, no. That I do not mind. If someone were to follow us here, that would be quite the large mistake.
Does your family have a driver?
They do, but I am not allowed to use them.
That tracks. So we slum it and we take the subway. Easiest way to disappear.
Wait, what's the house like? Y'all
This
cased the house, right? No, cased the.
Yeah, we cased it. I think there was very much a lack of security, surprisingly much so. I believe was what happened.
Like, what type of house is it? Does it have like a
It was an apartment,
garden
wasn't it?
wall?
Yeah,
I think it
you
was
said
an
it was a penthouse up at the very top
Yeah.
of the apartment building.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
10th floor, if I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a house apartment.
Does it have a fire escape?
No, you're probably talking about a high-rise type.
Yeah.
A high rise? So where is their back way entry for their emergency escape?
There's probably stairs inside the building that you'd use in case of an emergency.
That doesn't lead out in like the back way or anything?
There's probably a front and back entrance into the high-rise in general. Or
Okay.
there'll probably be like a underground car parking as well.
Would it be
Did you guys
possible
check
that
for
we could have
cameras?
seized like blueprints via public records in the meantime?
You'd need to go to a library and do all that.
Should we actually spend some time investigating before we make our move?
I would
Yeah.
like
Okay.
to. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you guys see if there was cameras or anything?
We haven't been there yet, technically.
I thought y'all cased the house.
No, I did. I cased
Oh,
it.
you did? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
No cameras or anything, Andy?
It's the he's the early he's at that, so like there's not high tech security. There might the type of high rise that it is like a wealthier part of Tokyo. There might actually be like a door
Yeah.
in or something like that to it, but
What about dogs?
probably
Okay.
not as part of the standard security.
We
But
don't
dogs
need to
are
worry
all-
about purchasing meat because the price of steak is ridiculous.
All right. So
We could just cut off one of his fingers.
I'm going to go to my house real quick, grab some all black clothes, maybe like a
We'll say that we
beanie.
probably brought that with us, right?
I have some clothes if you need some.
I would love
Actually,
some.
I don't think you will fit. You will. I don't think you will.
Yes. I want to also I need to get my hands on like a worker's vest, and I'll see if there's maintenance tunnels and stuff like that. I'll see if I can go in acting like a maintenance guy.
You don't know the first thing about maintenance.
Oh, yes, I do. How to repair a stove, like fixtures, you know, kitchen related stuff. That's all I know.
So run me by your plan real quick.
Come in, worker's vest. The guy tries to stop me, like if there's a doorman or whatnot, just in case. Hey, called in about a broken stove fixture at whatever apartment you guys give me.
And what if
Be
they
like-
don't have anybody that called?
I'll just strong arm my way in. Don't worry about it.
That's gonna blow our cover before we even make a move. They're gonna know that somebody's trying to break in, and then they're gonna tighten up security.
Who says I'm going in right afterwards? No, I'm going in. Say about.
No, if they know that we're probing their defenses, then they're going to tighten up security. That's what I'm saying.
Look, how is a big guy like me gonna just walk inside of a high-rise area? I don't really look nice. I don't have nice clothes, unlike you two.
Well, then maybe you don't need. Maybe you can do something else that's useful. Leave the skullduggery to us.
You guys think you guys can handle that guy? I saw him crush some guy's arm with like a grip.
That's.
I'm the muscle here.
So what are you gonna do sneaking around when we're gonna be more attuned?
How
to-
am I supposed to get inside is what I'm asking.
That we can figure out once we've probed their defenses and figured out what we could anticipate.
All right. That's what I was asking. All right, that works for me.
Yeah, let's not make any solid plans until we know what it is that we're dealing with, is what I'm getting at.
Okay. Got it. Roger that. Who puts caramel in cookie and cream ice cream?
That sounds delicious.
No, it's cookie and cream, not cookie, cream, and caramel.
I could fucks with that. So I think
Yeah.
I'm going to check out the library. I don't know what you guys are going to do to kind of get some investigation going on before we come back together to make a plan to make our move. But yeah, I feel like if I could get my hands on some blueprints, that could be pretty helpful.
Can I put on my work clothes and like case the house? Because my work clothes are like nice. Since you know, I was in one of the upper establishment areas, so I know my work clothes should pass. Not like
Your
the
work
apron
clothes?
and everything, but like the collared shirt, the slacks, the shoes, slick my hair back.
A fast food place probably don't dress that way.
No, I'm talking about from when I was working at the club. Since I'm, I get a paycheck for them.
suppose your work, the clothes that you would have been wearing to deal with food, might work as a cover.
See, but that's what I'm worried about, Eddie. Is that if you go over there and then you fuck up or you roll low, then they're gonna know. So I'm suggesting intelligence gathering aside from going into the place.
All right.
That's what I'm
I'm
worried
gonna go
about.
to the
dude.
library. I'll go to the library.
Because Andy's gonna be like, well, since you guys probed the
Fucked around,
information,
find
he's gonna be
out.
like, this was gonna be just a challenging one. Now it's gonna be a deadly one. So get fucked. And I'll be like, oh shit. All right.
Yeah, I'll
Let's
just go
have
to the
our-
library.
Let's have our like I know old boy is like Korean, but let's have our old boy style corridor fight scene with like
Alright, so both of us are gonna go to the library and see what we can find out about the place.
Mhm.
What are you gonna do, Chuck?
Well, you guys are at the library. They are going to watch specifically just the building, see who's coming and going. Taking notes and times, seeing if he can see anything about rotations, certain times anybody's switching in and out, if there's any schedule or habit to anybody's movements in and out of the building.
okay. I am gonna make all of these rolls simple rolls, so you guys get narrative control if you succeed on them.
Cool.
And then that may pan out as bonuses in one form or another during any complex actions later.
Sick.
Neat.
Okay. So the two of you go into the library, give me a d4 roll. Chuck, you're observing the place, give me a d4 roll.
There's a flat d4 roll, or is it gonna be like a mind? Or...
Your simple roll, so whatever. If you're going to the library, it's going to be your cunning. If you're...
Ooh, but what if I go to the library and I try to fucking like etiquette my way through a librarian?
Yeah, so yeah, you can do that.
Yes.
Social roles.
Yes.
Probably going to be either social, like your etiquette, or your cunning.
Yeah, I etiquetted that.
Yeah.
I'm going to etiquette that as well. Etiquette. That word that I cannot pronounce for some reason. Ooh, neat.
So I gain a point of ninja because I rolled a 4.
Fuck.
Yep. Okay.
Oh, by the way, you said my Geary goes. No, my ninja. Wait, what happened with my ninja, Andy?
It resets back to 0.
Oh, okay. And then we have a gear. My Geary was at 5. Why is
Yeah,
my
your
button
Geary is
not working?
permanently reduced by 1 now, right?
Only if one of your 2 highest attributes is affected by it. Because your Geary is always going to be your 2 highest traits, so if
Where'd you take
one
the,
of them-
Where'd you take the minus, Eddie?
Cutting.
Was that your lowest or your highest? Or
My
was it
lowest.
It was your lowest. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm still at 6 Geary. My sheet isn't working for some weird reason. I'm missing a lot of stuff on this sheet.
Okay. So
Yeah.
the task that you probably didn't want someone to fail on is a bad roll.
Yep.
Okay, so Eddie and Derek, you both got 4s, so you gain a point of ninja from whatever your actions are. Can you explain to me what you're doing and how it has that impact on your ego?
100%. So I've been getting a lot of shit from various people recently about the fact that I'm like approaching the age of 30. And the librarian is a young dude and like otaku kind of guy, like just absolutely obsessed with manga and stuff. And so when I bat my eyelashes at him and I flirt with him to get what I want out of him, he like totally bites the hook, and it makes me feel like the prettiest girl in the world.
I was talking up a middle-aged woman about cooking and how, you know, the wonders of cooking, how it can help us with the home life. And she was really into it, and I was really glad I was able to share my passion with somebody and get something back out in return. And, you know, make it feel like, oh, okay, what I do for a living and the joy, I take joy in it, isn't just shit.
Yeah. So there you're able to charm the male librarian into giving you the blueprints, printing them out free of charge as well on that
Nice.
old school like Rolodexy type
Takes him like
printer
30
with-
fucking minutes.
take forever. But he'll get you a printout of it. And in terms of mechanically how it'll affect you, it's going to be an item, so let me pick a relative item modifier.
Acquiring an asset. That's what we just did.
This ice cream is really rich.
Give me
Jesus.
some ice cream, Eddie.
Okay.
I'll give you it if you want. I got another one in the fridge. I don't
Fuck
want
yes, dude.
it. I hate caramel,
By the time it gets here, it'll be melted, though.
sadly. I'm sorry. Don't worry. Don't worry. Since you like ice cream, I got you.
Oh, don't worry about it.
I
I got you.
hold off. It doesn't seem to fit any of the pre-established bonuses, so I will come up with a use for it when we get there. Might be you get to reroll one of your d4s or something like that.
Oh, it's like a narrative item or something.
Yeah. So we'll see. Eddie, what exactly are you trying to get out of your visit to the library?
Any information about the building at all? Who, like, what type of maintenance company goes there? What type of work is done on the place? How new it is? The owner?
So the sort of information the library would have, probably be able to tell you how old the building is.
But not who owns it?
No, you'd have to go through like
That
Public
would be-
records?
Public records, county clerk,
Yeah.
etc. wouldn't be in the library.
I can
yeah,
tell you who
so-
designed it.
Yeah, you probably get things like the architect who designed the building, how long it's been there. It's not that old, it's a fairly new building. Maybe only
Okay.
built in the last 10 years. During the sort of tech boom starting to emerge in the late 70s, 80s. Japan.
Okay. So I won't be able to find out if it's like built over like a sewer access or anything like that?
No, not from here.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead over to like the city public office and see if I can get that information.
Chuck,
Yeah.
your highest roll was a 2,
Yeah.
Do you want to re-roll that one, Chuck?
is a fail.
Re-roll it. Re-roll it, Chuck.
Can I re-roll it? I'll say I didn't think I could.
No, you could spend the point of Giri to bump one of the 2s to a 3.
Or take that one
Wait,
to a
how
two.
many points can I use?
Just one. All you need is one success on this.
Okay, then yeah, I will spend a Gary to bump one of the 2s to 3.
Okay. Then what I need from you is so you don't have the rush of like ego from your task. You've got enough to succeed at what you're aiming to do, but not enough that it inflates your sense of ego. In fact, having to spend Giri on it. What I want you to tell me is what exactly it is you're looking to achieve while here, and how how it's affecting your loyalty to your. Why are you losing loyalty to your organization to succeed at this?
So they spend the better part of the day looking around, marching, watching people coming in and out. Every now and then approaching, just getting about a look. But even the whole thing, it just, especially after leaving the house, and then coming here, there's a bit of resentment that they are here right now doing what is essentially grunt work, given the lineage they're from. So there's just kind of a disconnect going, they should be above this. Like, they don't have access to any of the detail the family has, any of the real money. Like, they're just there, and they're just kind of a little bit of apprehension and almost disrespect that they're feeling over this situation.
What sort of information have you gathered from your time observing the apartment?
I'm observing the apartment. They surprisingly relax security. But that's also, this individual might feel they're above it, like they're untouchable. So they've got obviously the doorman that was brought up already. There is that, but there doesn't seem to be any actual like overwhelming amount of security at the apartment itself. Would they have been able to suss out entrances as well then?
Yeah, so there's the front entrance and there's probably a back door that sort of leads into. You'd probably need a key card or some form of key to get in from the back. But that'd be where the stairs from all the sort of different floors of the apartment building sort of run down the back of the. But they're not. It's not a fire escape. They're inside the building. But yeah, they.
Does the penthouse itself have a private entrance? Like either from a stairway or from an elevator?
Most likely there'd be a separate stairway. You probably need another key once you're inside to get up onto the penthouse floor. And there's probably the elevator probably has a lock box section for the button to actually reach the penthouse floor as well. But without going inside of the building, you wouldn't be able to tell.
Yeah. They are. They suss out the doorman.
Sus. Do 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 do. Dun dun.
Your doorman, he's probably not a Yakuza. He's probably like.
Yep.
The building is fairly modern. It's a wealthy part of the city. Orochi is one of these new breed of Yakuza who likes to be dressed flamboyantly and be very open about who and what he is. And he throws cash around. Most of the other people living here are probably wealthy. But they're probably from more above board.
Yeah.
And so the security guard, the doorman, is like on a salary. He's a salaried security guy. Which has two sides. It means he's technically a civilian.
Yep.
And
But
he's
also
bribable.
He's bribable, so there's 3 points to civilian bribable. He's not likely to put his own life at risk. Like, if it was Yakuza security, then obviously their loyalties there. He is on a salary, he's paid to be there. If things came to it, he's not going to stay and fight to the death.
Yeah.
If that comes to it.
Ichika's gonna approach them.
Cool.
It's very similar for the deep, just obnoxiously deep cut blouse, and this time a long skirt to go with it.
look at you a little confused. Do you live here, ma'am? Are you visiting?
I happen to be visiting my cousin, but he is not aware of my arrival.
Oh, your cousin lives here. Maybe.
I nod very, very deeply, very graciously.
Yeah, can I have a name? Maybe I can ring up to the apartment and see if I can get an answer there for you.
Do I know which apartment number it is?
It's penthouse or like
Penthouse. Okay.
10th floor.
Do I see any personal items or anything on their little station?
Yeah, let's see.
Specifically, I'm looking for like a family portrait, a picture of a family, a picture of a child.
Picture frame of him with the guy's fairly young, maybe like mid to late 20s. There's a picture there with a young wife and a very young child.
So they're gonna look over the desk. Gonna look to them. Is that your family?
Yes. My daughter's going to be turning 3 shortly.
Oh, what is her name?
Haruka.
That is a very beautiful name. I do not have any children of my own yet, but a family, but I hear they are very important. I have a favor to ask of you.
I see what I can do for you, ma'am.
I don't want to see any harm come to your family, nor do I want to see any harm come to you. I assume you know of the man who lives on the top floor, and you are smart enough to know what he does.
You can see the color sort of drain out of his face a little bit.
No, do not worry. If you see this as a threat, that is not what it is meant to be. I truly wish to see no harm come to you or your family. I simply need access.
Yeah. This is going to be a complex exchange. It's a social one.
Yep.
So it would be an etiquette roll.
Oh boy.
Use your Geary.
Oh, I'm gonna be using my Geary.
He is average in terms of difficulty.
Reroll 1 dice from it. Okay.
Isn't etiquette your highest?
No, surprisingly, it's not.
Uh-oh.
Etiquette is actually my lowest.
Uh-oh.
2 4s.
1 4. I'll use that Gary to bump that 1 to a 2.
Okay. Okay, I've got a 4 and a 3.
Fuck. Does not matter.
Okay, you get to go first. What you want to do with your 4?
With the 4, do I see any key cards laying around or on his body even?
Not that you can see, no.
Okay.
So like this would be the complex exchange. So you can use the 4 to try and whittle down his composure.
I will
protect your own.
whittle down his composure. Just, I know how this might come off. I know how this approach may seem, but he is not a good man. And that is not necessarily to say that I am a good person. But his removal should bring ease to your life and that of your families.
Um, then I am going to use both of mine to whittle your composure.
Oh no.
Okay. What's it go down to?
3, 4 in total. So
Okay.
it'll go 4 points of composure damage in total.
Okay.
When you bring up that Orochi is dangerous, he'll nod in agreement. Exactly, miss. This is why I cannot help you get into Mr. Orochi's apartment. You say you wish no harm to myself or my family. Giving access to Mr. Orochi's apartments would be a guaranteed way for that harm to occur.
That is not wrong. See, they nod once more. But if we are to succeed, and we do so without your help, I cannot promise that said harm will not come your way. But with your help, I can promise it will not. As you know, he is not a good person. We can agree on that. But I'm also sure you are aware of the Suzuki family name. More so than of his. They just kind of tilt their head and look at him.
Give me another.
Oh, don't give me another shitty roll.
No shit rolls. No shit rolls allowed.
Oof. Oof.
Fuck, I'll use Geary to bump that 3 to a 4.
Okay.
Nice. Hit him, Chuck.
Oh, thank God.
Okay.
Same thing, slapping that composure.
You're doing 2 points. The security guard is still being pretty steadfast. That, like,
Yep.
he knows the name. You see the look of shock and momentary horror as you mention your family's name, but then there's a sort of realization for a moment that
That he knows, hey, most of this family is...
most are in prison, but Mr. Orochi is most definitely, still alive and frequents the building, and they sees him daily.
Yep. I just saw you. I see this person every fucking day.
Yep.
Well, if you will not grant me access, can I simply ask you a favor?
Hi, of course.
If there is a call to the penthouse, I simply need you to ignore it.
Yeah.
Obviously not for too long, as I do not want to place any distrust upon you or possibly lose your job. But 5 minutes is all I ask.
Okay. He'll nod his head. And we'll see.
They nod. Thank you. And they leave. And we'll get to making it back to the others and telling them how absolutely fucked that was.
I went to public records. Can I use my
Yes.
double 4 from public records to get access to like the city plan?
Yeah, instead of having you do roll, let you use the roll here. So yeah, you've got your 4. You're able to sweet talk the nice middle-aged lady who works on the reception
Ooh.
into providing you some information on the building. That there should be
Sewer access?
sewer access.
Yes.
It will bring you up into the basement floor of the building, which has stair access up. It does confirm what I suggested to Chuck that the building may have, that there are various key entry points. So you need a key to get into the front or back door of the building.
Even from inside?
The penthouse floor,
Oh.
you still need the key.
Gotcha.
And all of the apartments inside the building obviously require keys to access.
Ooh. Thank you, ma'am. I can't wait to open my restaurant in this area. I'll make sure to have you open seat just for you. And I'm gonna shoot her a little wink, and I'm like gonna leave.
Okay. So yeah, you head off back to meet the other two.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Where are you rendezvousing?
Back at the nice house.
Back in the nice house.
I don't want to meet at the nice house.
Too bad. That's where I'm at.
I want to go back to my apartment. I'd rather you guys invade my personal space.
Fuck your shitty apartment.
Back at the serial killer house.
Yeah. Place has vibes.
Okay. Yeah, you guys meet back at the nice house that Chuck character Akimi owns.
The serial killer house.
It's kind of it's kind enough to let you use for business at the moment. And yeah, you're able to sort of share the information that you've got. So you have a blueprint of the building. Technically, I will say you intentionally took the penthouse blueprints, the layout of that. Eddie knows that you can access the building through the sewer, so you don't have to go in through the front or back door, but there will still be a key required to enter the penthouse, but with the right skills you could probably get past that. And Chuck can tell you that he's possibly fucked your surprise approach.
What do you mean you fucked our surprise approach?
I definitely attempted to have some sort of discourse.
After all
What,
the shit that I
Ashman?
gave him!
That is correct. It did not work well.
How am I the responsible one right now?
I could go back and kill him, though.
We might have to
No!
do that. Yeah, that might.
No!
Yeah, that might have to happen.
Do not kill that. You just said he had a new kid.
People die. What's the big deal?
He just brought a kid into the world.
And soon enough, he'll be going right on out.
I don't see how that is our problem.
Yeah. See.
You caused
They
the
get it.
problem?
Well,
No, his virtues caused the problem. That is clearly his problem.
if you fucked it up, you would have tried to like buy him off or something, and then you probably would have lost another pinky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Well,
requested
fucking
a
excuse
can
you.
of
I got
salt,
us away inside of the building.
which is appreciated.
Good job. I know
Yeah, well,
where to go.
now
once
we
get
can't
in there.
sneak up on the fucker.
We can
Because
sneak up,
somebody
Just
talked
have
to
to
the
kill.
fucking guard.
We just have to kill the doorman.
No!
Well, I mean, if we look at the blueprints and we make some kind of judgment calls here, I imagine that we could potentially
the
figure out
blueprint.
where they might station guards in patrol areas.
Okay, look.
Could we do a complex roll on that, Andy?
I'm going to say it's a simple roll.
Oh.
It's
It does
cunning,
that-
though. Most definitely cunning.
Does the from the blueprint plans, does the elevator have a
On fire,
fire
baby.
escape?
Yeah.
And that is my Ninja equivocal to my Geary.
Oh. You probably want to start making some like rolls that you're not good at now to hopefully try and push.
Is there a way I can bring my Ninja down before I get my
Rolls.
You need to roll ones on simple rolls.
And no fours.
No fours.
Oh, shit. I'm gonna have to try to kill somebody tonight, guys.
But yeah, so
Gonna have to let her take the first swing at Orochi. So she
Yeah.
can fuck up.
If I
So,
hit, no, I
Andy-
do deal extra damage, which is nice.
so Andy, on the blueprints, is there a fire escape in the elevator itself? Because I know some elevators have ladders inside of it.
There's probably a hatch that leads up onto the elevator for maintenance reasons. Like leads in to like where all the cables and stuff are.
Okay. And you could probably, elevator doors aren't that hard to force open. I used to do that when I was a kid.
Yeah, elevator doors are easy to force open. Scarily easy to force open.
It's so you
I
don't
used to
get
do it a
trapped.
lot as a kid, which is why I said that.
Yeah, it's so you don't get trapped.
But yeah, looking at the schematics of the building.
Oh my goodness.
Jesus fucking
Fuck,
Christ,
JJ.
Man Reaper.
JJ,
Always
what the fuck?
JJ.
Thank you so
Wow,
much.
JJ.
Oh my god, dude. 10
Uh,
gift subs. You're insane. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Oh my
Thank
god,
you.
dude.
Thank
Holy
you so
shit.
much.
My heart skipped a beat.
Mine too. I was like, what the fuck?
Flippin' JJ, man. Like,
JJ, much love, dude. Thank you so much.
Jesus fucking Christ. I was looking at chat, I was like, what the fuck is that?
10 bomb. Yep. Much appreciated, JJ.
So much appreciated, dude. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, looking at the schematics of the building and particularly the penthouse. So the penthouse suite itself, the elevator opens up right into the main living area of the penthouse, which is a large, spacious luxury area with a glass window that spans the entire wall, where you can look over the skyline of Tokyo. The fire escape stairs, they sort of lead in to a small, it's almost like a walk-in closet sort of deal. It's like a utility room almost, where the stairs, it's sort of, the stairs are joined there. So they're kind of out of sight for any guests and stuff that might be in. There is a large master bedroom with an ensuite bathroom. It's huge. It also has a window that looks out. It's like a corner window, corner part of the building. So again, even from the bedroom, you have this overview of Tokyo's skyline. And there's also a massive kitchen attached. The opposite side of the living area from where the bedroom is. There's probably a guest bathroom as well that's separate from the ensuite one.
Okay. All right, so I'm gonna meet you guys back here. I'm gonna go grab my murder tools, a book bag, some clean and dirty clothes.
But in terms of security, Derek, you reckon that if the doorman has told Mr. Orochi about the strange visitor from earlier, that there will likely be security on the ground floor of the apartment complex where the elevator and stuff is. They might even have someone in the elevator. There will definitely be security on the stairs.
Jihan, what the fuck, dude? Jihan, oh my god. Dude, thank you. Thank you, Jihan.
God damn! Oh my god!
You're
Jesus,
fucking
That
crazy.
is-
Jesus Christ!
you guys are
You're
beautiful
absolutely
today.
insane. Thank you so much, dude.
Let's add some bitties to this.
Oh, Andy. Dude, Jihan, oh my god.
Do-do-do-do.
I'm seeing as we gotta hear that hype train is what I'm hearing.
Oh,
Hype tree. We're gonna start a hype train, cause I'm about to help. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
thank you, Chuck. Thank you, Andy. Thank you, Roddy. Oh my goodness.
I'm about to help with a hype fucking train. Da 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 da.
Thank you, Chuck. Oh my goodness. You guys.
Yeah, why not? Let's have that hype train. Level 5 hype train.
Oh my god. Oh,
Jesus, I'm not even gonna have a chance to help. Wait.
oh, Roddy, thank you. Oh my goodness. You guys are too fucking kind, man. Oh my god.
Would they like hype
Oh,
train?
wait.
Oh, Jesus Christ, you guys.
Damn
Come
it.
on.
Yep, took it straight through to level 5 between all the gift subs and all the bits.
Quit making me fucking
I
cry
wanna
on stream,
go.
goddammit.
I want to help. Wait, my biddies are in the middle of being purchased. Hold on.
Thank you, you guys. Thank you so much.
It
All of
doesn't
you.
go any higher than level 5, does it?
I don't think so. Oh my god, dude. Y'all are...
It's like no secret level 6 hype train.
So secret level, okay.
Thank you
Although
so
they
much.
did say, Twitch did say that hype trains, they were going to start like putting channels that get big hype trains up into more prominent positions.
You took my money. Give me my biddies. I want to cheer.
Thank you, Chuck.
Wait, it took my money. I want to cheer. I want to cheer.
Biddies, 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 biddies.
Wait, I'm going to cry. I want to join it. It won't let me. I just paid for biddies and took it off my bank account. It's not putting it in. I want to help. I want to help. What do you mean you're processing Twitch? Process faster.
Everybody's given the bitties apart from Eddie.
I'm trying. Are you trying?
Right.
Oh my god. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Y'all are too much.
Yeah.
No, wait, we're not done. Work. Damn it.
You've got 2.5 minutes, Eddie, to keep the hype train going.
No, it's not working. I'm getting upset. I'm getting upset. I want to help. I want to help.
Oh, okay, Eddie. Thank you guys. Thank you so much.
Okay. Yeah. So security on the ground floor and the elevator. probably on the fire stairs, the stairs that lead up
Yeah.
to the building, and there will probably be some security in that main living area.
There is a problem processing your request at this moment due to banking
No.
information.
What?
What is wrong with my fucking bank?
So what I'm hearing is maybe the apartment is no longer a viable situation.
Yes, I would like to authorize this purchase.
Unless we burn it down.
Fire nymph in with the bitties as well.
Thank you so much, Fire Nymph. Angela.
Thank you, Jan.
Okay, now if I
MC
Oh.
Ninja Kitten.
go
Thank you,
back,
MC Ninja Kid. So nice to
processing
see you, dude. Thank you so much.
ditties.
Oh my gosh, why are you guys doing this to me right now? I wasn't prepared to feel today.
No feels.
Oh my god. Thank you. Thank you
Payment
so much.
processing.
Desktop mode only gives me the option for the gemstone bitties.
It won't let me because my bank is keep asking me to authorize this fucking account because I had to pay for a new fucking roof. And so they think I'm being fucking scammed.
It's
Your
okay.
spend limit.
I do have a spending limit set for my bank on a weekly basis. That's not the issue though. I already cleared that through them. Let's just
Okay.
continue. I'm not upset.
Yep.
I'm definitely not upset.
Okay, so yeah, there'll be a lot of security. And let's be honest, we know that the security guy is going to have tattletale on you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so it's up to you. Keep in mind that you've already set up some poor girl to,
Yep.
go there.
Yep.
And you were supposed to take, what's her face with you?
Yep.
Izumi Kaori.
Mm-hmm.
Kagome is her hostess name. She wanted some sweet, sweet revenge.
So I want to go back to my house to get everything I'm going to need. A crowbar, all black clothes, my brass knuckles, a book bag, towel, a Ziploc bag. One of his knives.
You're gonna cut the guy's hand off.
Oh, yeah.
Cool. Yeah, you're still gonna follow through with that deal.
Lose my pinky.
If I get caught.
Cool. Then yeah, up to you guys if you're still gonna go.
But yeah, after I get that, I'm gonna be like, all right, guys, meet me here at 10 so we can sneak into the sewers.
Okay. We'll have to get what's it. We have to make sure to grab what's her face.
Should I go in with what's her face, like her pimp or something? Like the escort's escort.
So you've got Kaori is the girl that you spoke to at the nightclub, and she set up a newer girl to go in, and she was going to go in with her.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's nothing stopping Kiyomi going with the two of them as well, and it being like, a group of 3 girls going in.
Can I have a work vest? Like one of those high-fi work
High
vests?
fence. Yep.
Yeah.
That means you and Chuck are going in for the sewer.
Mhm.
Yep.
Chuck, you're gonna have to wear what I'm wearing. I'm gonna need you to change out of your fancy clothes. I know that's like not peasant enough for you, so I brought extra. Here's some work pants. white t-shirt. Here's a jumper jacket. Throw this vest on, and here's a beanie for your hair.
I will not put a beanie on my hair.
You have to put a beanie on your hair. This is how us peasants live in the streets when we work.
They get dressed up and they really don't look happy about it.
Yeah, pretty much. Yep, there you go. And I clap him on the back. You look like a guy now.
Touch me!
Okay, when we walk in the sewers, if a rat scrambles across your foot, don't grab at me. Oh, speaking of, you're gonna have to change out of those nice shoes and put on these work boots.
They once again do so, and they're not happy about it.
No, why are they tied like that? Do you not know how to tie work boots?
This
Gotta go
will
all
work.
the way up to your ankle.
This
No.
will work.
Do you want sewage to get in your legs?
The bow looks nice.
No. And I get down and I undo it. Stop that. Stay still. And I make them like really tight. Tuck the pants leg into the boots. Tighten it. Tuck the
Making
shoe
sure you don't
strings.
get sepsis.
Yup. Tucking into the tuck the strings into the boot. Do it for the other leg. This is how you wear your pants.
Honestly, just being a really good friend.
Taking care of you.
What?
Yep. Yep.
Zip the jacket up and put on the vest all the way. You can't leave it undone.
Got both the jacket and the vest like doing the same deep beaded blouse did. Just
I come over it, I zip it all the way up. No, this is how you have to wear it.
They finally get it all together. They're not happy about it, but it's all together.
I have a book bag and I have a little maintenance kit. Not a kit, a toolbox. I have a small toolbox with like knives and stuff inside, but there's like a hammer there too.
Okay.
So I'm gonna take out the crowbar. You're like, all right, let's go down here and do this maintenance work. And I'll crack open the sewer lid. I'm gonna climb down. Whew, it smells. Come on.
Okay, and with that, we will take a break, and then when we come back, we will see how heading into this apartment building goes for you guys.
Don't go anywhere, anybody. We will return with more Irezumi.
身の術。
Welcome back, everybody, you beautiful, beautiful people. Thank you so much for sitting tight, being patient. Things go back right over to Andy.
Yeah, just before we start, I'm just going to do a little bit of product placement here. I'm going to drop the link in the chat for a game that you guys might not be familiar with. But, yep. Okay. So when we left off, I'm still going to try and dedicate the characters' names to mine. So Sota and Akimi, you guys were heading down into the sewers. And Kiyomi, you were going to go in through the front with Kaori and the new girl that she's taking to see Orochi. Mm-hmm. Being part of that entourage of women, the security in the front door and stuff are more than happy to let the three of you in. The security guard in the elevator is a bit lechy. You know, he's staring at all three of you the entire time that you're going up to the 10th floor. But you can see that he has the key available to open the penthouse hatch in the elevator to get that button going. You two would have had to have set off well before, like, in the 2 or 3 hours it would have taken Kiyomi to do her makeup. You guys would have probably spent that time going through the sewers to get into the building. And you lift up this manhole cover. It brings you into what looks like a storage, like a janitorial storage room. Like there's barrels and tubs of bleach and brooms and all that sort of stuff in here. And you can see the door that presumably, or from the schematics, you know it will take you out into the stairway that leads up to the top floor.
Wait a minute, hold on. And I'm gonna take off my work glove. I'm gonna put my brass knuckles on and then put my work glove back over it. Ah, yeah.
Do we see a power box, phone box, like gas meters? What do we see?
There will be a fuse box here for the entire building.
No. We don't know if they're in there yet.
No.
I hear myself. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I wanted to do it.
Simply, we do not cut power. We cut the phones.
I slap my face with like my open hand, and then like I recoil, like, oh my god, this smells bad.
Yeah, the phone cables for the building are probably run through here as well.
Oh hell yeah!
Do what you want. I'm not gonna stop you. But if you mess up anybody else's stuff, you have to remember they'll come down and they'll call about it.
Oh, they can't call if they don't have the ability to do so.
What I mean is they're gonna come downstairs and bother people
Fucking
about
body.
their phone lines being off.
But we need to do it precisely when we know they are up top.
How are we gonna know that?
I am not sure.
And I look at them and be like, you don't say.
We'll come back. We'll come back to this idea. We'll workshop it.
Okay, come on, follow me and follow my lead. And I'm gonna exit the basement. Like, oh god, that sewer. And I'm gonna be like, oh my god, that was the worst sewer drainage I have ever worked on in my life.
You've been in multiple sewage drainages.
Well, no, I'm just talking like it's work. So, do we see like all these guards posted on the bottom floor?
If you're leaving this supply cupboard, there isn't anyone on the ground floor here for the stair.
Okay.
Well, you guys are in the basement floor. There's no one in the basement.
Great. So I'm gonna press the button for the elevator, and when the guard comes back down, I'm gonna be like, excuse me, I gotta do some elevator work. We gotta check one of the cables. And so we're probably gonna have to close this down for a while.
Okay. So this building has 2 elevators.
So does the private one come down to the basement, or is that on the top level or on the first level?
The private one probably has reach of all the floors.
Okay.
There's probably a second elevator that doesn't go to the...
Yep.
Yeah, so yeah, we're gonna do that to the one, the private. You're gonna have to, I don't know why you're just standing on the elevator, but you're gonna have to switch over to the other one, buddy.
If you guys are like in the basement, you're looking at the lights that tell you what floor the elevator's currently on. It is on and currently moving up to the 10th floor.
Oh, so we'll just have to wait. We'll just have to wait.
You're presumably here just before Kiyomi and the 2 girls get into the penthouse.
Synchronized watch and...
Yep.
Synchronized watch game.
Yeah. So Kiyomi in the elevator, like eventually you hit the 10th floor. And the doors sort of slowly slide open. And like as I was describing, it's this luxury penthouse apartment with this massive living space. You can see that Tokyo skyline through the massive row of glass windows opposite of where the elevator opens. And the building kind of looks directly, this side kind of looks over to where all the bright lights of Kabukicho are. It's still a fair distance away, but there's no mistaking the just sheer volume of neon lights from the entertainment district. Standing at either side of the elevator are 2 security guards, 2 Yakuza security guards, as was the guy in the elevator. You can see the sleeve tattoos clearly on slow with the sleeves of the shirts rolled up. They're all youngish guys, a little bit younger than Orochi. And they're all wearing your typical black suit, white tie, first few buttons kind of undone, the sunglasses indoors, and you know from Orochi that he wears brighter, more flamboyant clothing. He likes to be the colourful sort of peacocking guy in amongst like all these rather drab, faceless security people. And he's standing there, sort of overlooking the city with his back turned to the elevator when you guys come up.
As we kind of like walk in, and there's the ding, and the elevator doors open. I take all this information in, kind of try to like hide my shock for a moment. I compose myself and step through and give the polite bow that is expected, you know, like the 2 times, and say, as I present the girl, I'm just gonna give her some generic, not real name, like Cherry Blossom. We'll call her Sakura.
Sakura. Okay.
I thought we had a Yome naming convention going on for all the girls from the club.
But it's not a real name. I don't want to give her a real name.
He slowly turns around and kind of looks at the 3 of you. He looks a little bit confused. Kagome, you brought me 2 new girls. He looked at you, Kiyomi. This one's a little older than I normally like them, Kagome. She a friend of yours?
Yumi.
Derek is like learning the business ropes. He's supposed to take over the whoring.
He slowly starts to kind of walk towards the 3 of you. Suppose it'll be double the fun this evening.
Ugh. I felt like a chill go up my back.
Would you ladies like to have anything to drink or anything else? Not too much though. Still want your senses to be fully working for this evening.
Do you have ecstasy?
Have you ever tried a drug called ecstasy?
He goes over to the sofa and there's like a mahogany sort of table with little drawers around the side of it, and he sort of pulls one open. This one's the candy drawer. He sort of pulls out an arrangement of different pills.
In order to not violate TOS too much, I would presume that we would eat some candy, or at least ask him if we could have some candy.
He's happy to give you some candy.
I don't actually eat the candy though. I like palm that shit, and then I start acting like it's kicking in like a few minutes.
Take it later to celebrate.
Yeah.
Okay. He puts on some music. It's kind of like, I don't even know what sort of shitty pop stuff that he'd listen to in the 80s in Japan, but it's not great.
AmericanPsycho.exe.
Yeah.
The first record was really blah, 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 blah. When you're sophomore, I really feel like they came into their own.
Yeah, it's like music you maybe listen to that makes you feel like you know about music, but it's
I was literally about to bring that up. I'm actually about to play some for chat so they know exactly what we're talking about.
Like pretentious stuff. Yeah, it probably is like either like from Europe or America at the time. Something specifically not Japanese though. Like he wants to feel cultured. Uh,
There you go.
while he's letting you guys sort of, indulge in some sweet treats and putting on the mood music, the two of you are coming, or like you can see the elevator sort of starting to come down.
I'm gonna hit the button for down on it then.
When look, I'm talking to Chuck. Okay, look, we're gonna act like we're playing rock, paper, scissors in front of him. I'm gonna throw a rock and I'm gonna dock him in his face.
We need to buy more time before anybody makes a move.
Get him into the room. But yeah, so me and Chuck are just.
I mean, we would have had a plan, right? We wouldn't be going
Yeah.
in blind.
Yeah, you
No.
have a plan.
No, I have a plan. I have a plan to get the other two guards. I got it.
Take care of the guards, homie. You got this.
So just let me know when the elevator reaches there. Me and Chuck are like fake playing rock, paper, scissors, covered in like the smell of sewage.
Key is not playing rock paper scissors. They're just staring at you.
Come on, play rock, paper, scissors with me.
Their hands are up, but they are not doing anything. They
Come
are
on,
just
play rock,
looking
paper,
at you.
scissors with me. Come on,
No.
it's 1, 2,
I will
3.
not do that. I will
Rochambeau.
no.
Did you
I will
guys-
not do that.
As you guys are, Sato is trying to do this. You can see Akimi, you can see the light for the floor going down to the B.
Okay, so look. Rock, paper, scissors. As soon as the door opens, shoot!
Oh boy.
Shoot!
The door
Boom!
opens up.
And I'm gonna deck him in his face with my brass knuckle covered fist.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna give you a 3 hit on this guy. Give me a physique roll.
Alright. Hopefully I knock him out in one punch. Let me feel like One Punch Man.
Bonk. Give me the old bonk.
Oh god, I gave him plenty of bonk. I gave him a good bonk. And then the brass knuckles plus one physical damage for all of that.
Over bonk.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot! Like in
yeah,
Yakuza style, as soon as the thing opens, I just crush his face against the wall.
like you follow right through, like throwing your whole body into the punch, and you step into the elevator, and your fist drives the guy's head into the side of the elevator, putting a dent into it.
And that's how we play rock, paper, shoes. We drag his
Does he
body
get-
out.
Does he just go down?
Yep, like a sack of bricks, man. He just
So
the guy.
after he goes down, Kimi's gonna walk forward and stomp on the front of his throat.
Oh, jeez.
Yep, he makes a gargling noise and struggle a last few raspy breaths.
Oh fuck! I just assisted in murder. Keep your gloves on. And we drag him out the elevator. I'm gonna take the key and search his body.
You drag them off the elevator. Kimi does not help you drag the body.
That's fine. I drag him off the elevator. I search his body for like the key and everything.
Yeah, say key and then lock the elevator so it doesn't leave.
Mhm.
Yeah, you find the key for the
Do I
penthouse.
find any spare change?
Some cash.
Murder
Yeah.
hobo.
Some cash, okay. Any wallet, like a picture wallet. I want to take his identification. I want to take his whole wallet.
What weapons are on his body?
Oh, yeah, that's a good question.
Weapon's a good question. This guy actually has a tonfa tucked into his jacket.
Ooh.
I take that and I hand it to you. Tuck that away. We got to get the other two guards downstairs. So I hide them behind like a closet or something. I'm gonna walk upstairs to the little bolt lock and I'm gonna basically wrap a chain around it so nobody can come down here. Then I'm gonna head back onto the elevator. All right, let's go. Just follow my lead on this one. And I'm gonna have the toolbox with my knives and stuff inside.
Hold on. Hold on.
Yeah.
The other elevator comes down here, correct, as well?
Yep.
So we need to call the other elevator down and lock it as well. So the only functioning elevator will be the one we take.
Right. So I'm gonna undo the bolt on the door real quick. I'm gonna bring the other elevator down. We're gonna lock it, and then I'm gonna head up and put a work sign in order on that elevator, and come back down, lock the door again, then go up on that elevator.
Yeah. The second elevator comes down, pings open.
Anybody in there?
And the second elevator, because it doesn't go up to the penthouse, there's no security in this one.
Yeah. So
Go in, set it to lock so it's not moving.
I'm gonna lock it. I'm gonna go up the door to the first floor, put a work sign in order on that elevator door, head back down, lock the door up with chains, then come into the elevator for the penthouse elevator.
So you've locked the basement off entirely.
Yep. And I put a work order sign in front of the other elevator saying, hey, this is being worked on at the moment. Please use the stairs.
Yeah. Then, yeah, you both get into the elevator.
Follow my lead. Let me do the talking.
Yomi, as you're pretending to be enjoying your sweets, you probably keep your eye on that elevator. You've seen it go all the way down to the basement. You've seen the lights above the door. And there's maybe like a 10-15 minute delay before you see the light starting to slowly creep back up.
So that's probably my cue in the plan, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then at this point, I would say, well, now the party's really going. Why don't we go ahead and move things into the jacuzzi?
Jacuzzi.
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 Do I need to make like an etiquette roll or anything for that?
Getting in like absolutely the most vulnerable, away from the guards and everything.
Yeah, give me a complex etiquette roll.
Okay.
But like seduction and stuff is all in your
Yes,
strength.
this is in my purview. Hell yeah.
I just killed that guy probably with that with all that damage. I gave him a mental break.
Alright, so I get to reroll an attempt to seduce or charm. Another. So I'm gonna reroll that one.
Yep, that's perfectly fine.
And I got a 3.
There we go.
You love to see it. Also, I get +1 composure damage for seduction with my minor kitsune. Let's fucking go.
Get it.
So I'm gonna roll for him. In terms of seduction, I'm gonna put him at an average.
Damn.
Oh. Okay, so let's trade off. What are you wanting to do? So you've got 2 4s and a 3 for the spend, and I've got 1 4 and 2 3s.
I'm gonna... I can't spend a Geary at this point because my Geary...
Just shoot them all. Shoot them all.
Right?
Yeah.
Put him down first.
Put you over.
Put him down first before he puts you down.
So 4s can cancel each other out, and 4s can cancel 3s out. 3s can only cancel out other 3s.
I'm just gonna phase tank it. I'm gonna fucking...
If I lose it all, slip and fall.
I'm gonna fucking go all out just this once, Master. Please forgive me.
Yeah. So the first thing you're wanting to do is spend a 4 then to do some damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you're doing 4 damage plus 1 from the kits and maps.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that's a decent chunk of damage already. I'm going to spend my 4 to cancel out your second 4.
Okay. Then I'm gonna use my 3 to deal damage.
Yeah. So that's half your trait. 2 plus again 1 from the Kitson, so that's another 2 points of damage once I take his reduction into. Okay.
And all I have left is a 2, and it's his turn, so I think probably gonna.
Yeah. So
I take 3 damage.
Yep. You spent 4, I spent 4, you spent 3, and I've got 2 3s left. So yeah, you're going to take 2 points of damage to your composure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so yeah, you're probably flirting with him a bit, maybe. He probably to your frustration a little bit. Not too much, because like he's starting to pay more attention to you now. Than like his initial reaction when he seen you, you're a bit older than the other girl. But yeah, he's warming up to you. But he's still maybe occasionally spending a bit too much attention on the other girl than you'd like. You can give me another round of rolling.
Okay. Not great.
Great.
Roll that one.
Yeah. Nice.
There we go.
Please.
Better.
Ooh.
Ugh. Ouch.
Yeah. Okay, so you get to go first again.
I'm gonna just have to face tank it again and deal damage as best I can.
Okay, so that's another 2 damage. I'm going to spend a 4 to cancel out your other 3.
Okay. Plus
then
1
I'm
from
gonna-
the Kitsune again, though.
Yeah. And then I'm going to spend the other 4 to deal 3 points of damage to you.
Oof.
Yeah, so in this turn of the conversation, he is, for that 4 points of damage, he's probably said something either disgustingly inappropriate or just something completely off-putting to you.
Yeah, he said something that just like really gave me the creeps, and so like I needed a moment, and I went and made myself a mojito, and then I was like, oh, I know. And then I made him a mojito, but I spiked it with like a bunch of candy. And then I come back out bringing that for the hopefully final round.
Yep, one more roll.
There we go, and then re-rolling that.
Fuck.
Yes.
Not getting rid of that one.
So I take 1 damage from that.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. He's
He's lost in the sauce.
Yep. He's there's too much visual stimulation going on. Okay, you get to go 4 first. That 4 is gonna finish him off.
Oh yeah. So I don't even take the
yeah.
damage from the 1?
Nah.
Hell yeah.
He'll get up. He'll take your hand and sort of get up and start leading you towards like the ensuite bathroom is where the jacuzzi is. And again, it also has a massive window that overlooks the skyline of Tokyo. He leaves the other 2 in the living room.
So as he's like probably like staggering around, like leaning up against the counter and shit while we get in there, I just kind of like lean over the window, like, wow, it really feels like you're on top of everyone when you're all the way up here. I could get used to this. And then I just like turn to him, like completely dropping the facade that I was even slightly inebriated.
Wait, whoa, keep that up. We haven't got the other 2 guards out of there yet.
Nah.
Okay, fair enough. I mean, the guards didn't follow us, right?
Yeah, they didn't.
No,
aren't
no,
they?
yeah,
Aren't they outside the apartment, like waiting in the hallway?
They're standing at either side of the elevator, which is
Yeah.
in the living room.
Okay.
Yeah, they're keeping their eye on the other 2 girls essentially.
I turn on the jacuzzi and the yakuza. And, tell him that I'll join him in a minute.
Okay.
And then I go to
Do we
the
arrive?
bathroom and like close the door.
Cool. Okay. You guys are in the elevator for what seems to be eternity before the
Oh, I hate elevator music.
door eventually ping and starts to slide open.
Excuse us.
2 security guards, the 2 yakuza who are acting as security, aren't expecting any more guests.
Oh.
And so they'll immediately turn round and be like,
The minute the one turns around, I'm gonna attempt to stab him in the throat.
Get him.
I guess I'm punching for the other one.
Gang shit. Gang.
Yep.
Tonfa aren't stabby weapons.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's a stick. Okay, I'm gonna attempt to hit his ass. Yep.
Poppin'.
Hit him in the balls.
Ooh.
We're gonna turn that other 3 into a 4.
I'm gonna turn that other 3 into a 4 as well.
Okay. I'm gonna set these guys at probably low.
Get him.
Oh.
The one on Chuck. That's one on Eddie.
It's...
So Chuck, you get to spend your 1 dice first. So what are you going for?
So I will spend the 1-4 to just completely cancel out that 3.
Yep. And then he's got no more dice to spend.
Yeah.
So you can follow through with your other 4.
Yep. Just straight up going to straight assault and battery.
For things like items and stuff that you found during a scenario, like kind of going almost video game logic here, where like after the scenario is done, they're kind of discarded or broke but a Tonfa.
Would this count as a discrete weapon?
No, Tonfa.
Okay.
Discrete.
Okay.
Probably not going to consider it a proper Tonfa according to items, but I'm going to make it a +2 damage weapon.
Okay.
So you're going to be doing 6 damage in total. Which isn't enough to take the guy out, but it's enough to let him know that he's been hit.
Yep.
Hit badly. Oh, and he's also losing another one from the one that he rolled. So he's like dazed and staggered, and you can probably already see, like, you could probably hear the bone break in his jaw, and the bruise already starting to emerge. Eddie?
So I'm gonna use my 4 to stop the other guy 4, and then I'm gonna use my 4 to slam into the other guy's jaw that Chuck hit because he didn't put him out in the first hit. So basically my move is as that guy would go to swing, I'll grab his arm with my free hand, push it down to the side, and then punch the other guy in the jaw while he's pushed back.
Yeah, you twist this guy's arm and then just smash the other guy in the face just to float him, to finish the job.
Mm-hmm. So that's with the brass knuckles. So that's 5. That should knock him out, right? Yeah.
Yep. With this happening, the 2 of you that have came in through the door can see Kaori, Gomi, whatever name you're using for her, sort of get up off the couch, and she disappears off into the bedroom as well.
Okay.
So we're gonna finish this other guy. So I'm quickly gonna turn over and be like, "Hey," and rush him again.
Okay, yeah. So give me another round of rolls from the 2 of you. That's
Oh, is that? Don't we drop down a dice? So now it's 3d4.
No. It's another round of combat.
Okay.
So his roll against Chuck, and then his roll against.
I'm gonna bump my 3 to 4.
Yeah.
Just do some damage, Chuck, and I can finish him off.
Okay. So yeah, Chuck, you go first. He's got a 1 and a 3 against you.
I am going to cancel out his 3 with my 4.
Yep.
And then same thing, whack whack.
Okay, you've only got a 3 to spend, or the 4 to spend.
Okay, but yeah, we're just canceling out his 3 then.
Cool.
So with my 4 and my 3, I'm just gonna punch through him. I can take some damage. So yeah, my 4 and 3 are gonna go straight to him.
Right, so you're good. You spending the 4 or the 3 first?
The 4 first.
Okay. So that is going to be 5 points of damage, -1 from his reductions, 4. And then I'm going to use my 4 to cancel out your 3.
All right. So I can just see me like clocking him in his jaw, and then as I go for the other punch, he just stops it.
Yeah, sort of blocks it, catches it.
During that catch, I'm gonna swing for that dick.
By this point, Kiyomi, you can hear the commotion. So can Orochi.
That's when I come out of the back with my karambit and I go for the stabby.
Okay. Then, yeah, you give me... His back is turned. So yeah, I'm going to give you a 3. 3 swing.
Okay. Oh, I'm gonna use a Geary to turn that 3.
Oh, you're gonna lose a pinky.
I'll lose the segment to open strong.
The freeze still a hit.
Okay, then I won't do that.
Okay. You're using a knife, which gives you a +1. And your tattoo also gives you bonus damage for bladed weapons, is that right?
That is correct. I get a +2 damage from discrete weapons such as knives, garrots, and poisons. This is a karambit knife.
Yeah, it's a small knife, easily concealable. Yeah, it covers. Definitely fits into that category. So you're getting a whopping +3 damage from that, which is 4 damage in total.
Damn.
Oh, he's tanky.
He is going to reduce some of that.
Oh no.
Okay, physical prowess isn't his strong suit either, to be fair.
That's good.
He's
Hopefully
the brains of an operation. Still going to probably set it to average. But yeah, 4 -1. Cool. Yeah, 3 damage in total after I take the reduction off.
But Chuck, I'm mostly for you to go help.
Before that happens, Akimi is gonna lock the elevator in place.
Yeah, just smash the thing.
Yep.
Button.
You go help her out.
Okay.
I got him. So I'm
While
gonna go.
you're doing that. You're stalling the elevator. So Eddie, just you rolling off this one remaining security guard.
New round.
Yep, no round.
Oh no.
Damn it.
Yeah, you still get to spend first.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my 3 to finish them out. He should be almost done.
Okay. 3 damage -1. He's still standing.
Even with the brass knuckles.
Even with the brass knuckles.
So I'm gonna use my.
He's gonna spend. Gonna spend a 4. Cancel that out, I think.
Oh no.
And then it would hit you that.
I get all resistances, so that 4 should be a 3.
So
At the Sakura tree.
Yeah. He's going to do 2 damage to you. You've got your Saki. He's only doing 1 damage to you.
Oh, you're only doing 1? Okay.
Yeah.
So let me just finish him off real quick so I can go beat up on Orochi.
That was... You had your 3, he cancelled the other 3 out. That's the end of that round of combat.
Damn it. I'm gonna finish him.
In the bathroom, Orochi sort of looks at the blood that you've drawn, Kiyomi, and sort of hisses the words, "You fucking..." and like turns around and takes a full-on swing at you. You can roll your attack, your physique as well.
Okay. Hey, that's pretty good.
And you get double 4 again.
Yeah, no, okay. So yeah, you get to spend first. You can either go all in.
I'm gonna
or
block
you can
his
use
3.
So that has expendable dice going, and then use the other 3 to hit him again.
Yeah. I say
Yeah,
as he like throws his punch at me, I just like kind of sidestep like easily, and I say, "The drugs in your system are making this easy," and just like painfully slash across his forearm.
Nice, cool. He sort of hisses, and you can see that his breathing's getting a lot heavier.
That's my physique is only 2, so that's 2 damage plus the 2 damage from my karambit, though, being the special weapon.
Yeah.
Weapon.
Okay. Then Akimi, you've got a choice. You can either help Sato
go.
finish the
I told you
security
to
guy.
leave.
No, he is. They're making a beeline to that bathroom.
Yep. So you just sort of dash across the big living room towards the bedroom door. You can see, once you reach the bedroom door, you can see Kagumi sort of listening in to the bathroom.
Mhm.
But she's not entered yet, but you can see that she's got a small knife in her hand as well.
As Akimi runs through, he's gonna gesture for them to follow.
Okay. We'll get to that in the next round. Eddie, you want to make
Go and finish this man off.
Ooh.
Nice.
Not a bad roll. Oof. Okay.
Ooh.
So with my first 3, I'm just gonna go for an uppercut.
Yep, that's going to be enough to finish him.
So I'm just gonna uppercut him into the elevator, and I'm gonna move the other body into the elevator and be like, ah. And I'm gonna keep it to where the doors can't close with their bodies too, just in
Kind
case.
of jammed them in between the
That's fucking funny.
Yeah.
We've got the key. We locked it. It's not going anywhere.
I know. I'm just making sure. And so I'm gonna pick up the other guy that. So with my other 3, I'm gonna go whack the other guy across the jaw again to make sure he's asleep for sure.
Oh, he's on the ground. Smash.
So I'm gonna search their bodies while they're handling him. Do I find anything? Spare change, weapons.
Murder hobo.
Again, some spare change, not enough to actually equate for a proper wealth point. Weapons, yeah, they're probably armed. I'm gonna say they're both armed with proper wakasashis.
I'm gonna take those and throw those in my toolbox and make my way over to Mr. Orochi, cracking my neck like, yeah.
They proper wakasashis
Toolbox
are probably
again.
cheap ones, but they'll do the job.
Yeah, I got it in my box, making my way over to him. Gotta love the work night.
Kiyomi, you sort of ducked under when he came swinging at you and then slashed his arm, so your back's now to the door and you can hear it sort of swing open behind you to see Akimi and Kagumi sort of on the other side. You can see the rage on his face as he comes swinging at you again.
Welcome in, Raiders. Hi, thank you so much for the raid, ho.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Much love, much love.
I killed that first guy with my punch. I'm scared.
I will plug the link again
Oh yeah, do it.
for the game that we may or may not be
Jesus, for 18.
Thank you so
Right.
much, Hope. Welcome in, everybody. I hope y'all are having a fantastic Sunday. We're playing as Yakuza people, and I'm killing somebody that's even worse than us. So I'm going to go ahead and continue my onslaught, I suppose.
Yeah, so yeah, physique roll against his.
Okay.
Okay, that is not bad. Again, you get to spend first. You're the one initiating combat.
So now I know my backup is here. Let's see, how much health do I have? I'm kind of squishy, and this guy's kind of squishy too, so
You've been whittling his health down, so he's probably comparably squishy to you now.
okay, then I'll just take his 3, and I'll go ahead and I'll hit him with the 4.
Yep. So that is 2, 3, 5 damage, minus 1. Oof. Okay. Yeah, he's sort of clearly staggered by that and now bleeding profusely from multiple places where you've slashed and stabbed at him. He's still on his feet. He's going to spend the free to do some damage to you. So it'll be half his trait, which is 1, but being average trait, it gets a +1 to that. Double check my own rules. Yeah, +1, so 2 damage.
Okay. Not so bad.
Yep. Now, Akimi, at least out of the 3 of you, is also here. So we can jump into another round of combat, and then this will give Sato time to get into the.
Okay.
It's quite a sizable bathroom, you know. It's a big luxury apartment. It has a hot tub and stuff in it, so yeah, it can probably fit all 4, 5 of you into the room.
Okay.
But yeah, new round of combat. Akimi and yourself, Kiyomi, you can roll against Orochi.
Ooh,
We
that's
were to
spicy,
bump that
Chuck.
other 3 to a 4.
Yeah, so the 3d4
Chuck, how far are you from losing a pinky?
it doesn't count for combat rolls. Only simple rolls, the 4s.
Oh no, he keeps bumping 3s to 4. How far are you from losing your
Yeah, he
pinky?
keeps spinning his gearing.
I am 2 away.
Oh.
Nice.
Yeah, this guy, he's going to aim his 3d4 at Kiyomi, and then the 2d4 is against Akini. Oh, that shit. Okay.
I'll take the 2 damage again, but I'm just gonna throw that 4 straight at him.
Yeah, if you're between the 2 of you, like,
I'm throwing
Akimi
everything. I'm
comes
throwing
in.
everything, yeah.
Kimi comes in, starts sort of clubbing him with the tonfa until it breaks. And yeah, you just like stab him again with the karambit, and you can hear Kagome sort of screaming over all of it, like, you told me that I would get to kill him.
He's
We're gonna
still
stop.
bleeding. Come finish him off then.
Yeah, Akimi will step aside and let his ass fall to the floor and gesture.
I haven't stabbed him in the heart yet. I just made him suffer a whole lot. Finish him off, homie.
You clear the space. Like, he's by this point he's sort of slumped against the jacuzzi, which you've turned on. He's bleeding and bruised in a few places.
There's a nice bloody bubbly.
And Kagome takes a knife that she's got, which is pretty much just a kitchen knife.
Yeah.
Like a sharp kitchen knife, and she stabs Orochi multiple times in the one place that a guy does not want to be stabbed.
Ooh.
Until she's sort of left, sort of kneeling on the floor.
Happen. Akimi's gonna just come over and just very gently place their hands on her shoulder and just smile and watch.
I think you got him.
Y'all mind clearing the bathroom? I want to have some fun with his body as well.
Wait, what the fuck?
I gestured to the toolbox.
What, are you gonna make sushi out of him?
Something like that. Mind, clearing the bathroom, please?
Do you need any souvenirs?
No, I'm about to just...
Not you.
I'm about to just...
Her.
Oh, I can get any body part that you want, honey. Just let me know.
I think there's one part that's a little bit too mangled to get, actually.
I'm not even touching that.
Well, just to make sure that we're all in the clear here, you're going to take this guy's hand, something that you've already lost a segment of your pinky for, and you're going to go through with it.
I don't want triads coming to my dad's house after this business is over with. I'm cutting ties. I learned from cutting my own pinky off. So I don't want triads coming to kill my father. If you wouldn't mind me, finishing that out.
I'm not going to stop you. I'm just,
The other hand is for our boss, of course, but I also want to fuck his body up because I want to be in this predicament without him. So he's not going to have an open funeral if you don't mind me.
Oh, I don't have any intention of standing between you and that. So let's go, girls. Let's get the fuck.
All right. So I'm gonna open up the toolbox. It's knives and everything. I'll be like, "Hey, you're still breathing, so we're gonna make this fun." And I'm gonna close and lock the bathroom door. I'm taking his hand.
Oh,
Both hands.
Akimi is not leaving for this.
Oh, that's fine. You can stay.
They,
So
they have disrobed there in the bloody jacuzzi in there watching.
Jesus
All right.
Christ.
Yep.
Battery style.
Yep.
So I'm gonna take both his hands. I'm gonna take both his feet for like ankle down, wrap them up in the bag, place in the toolbox, and be like, pull out some pliers and be like, all right, let's get these teeth. Grab him by his hair. Well, he doesn't have hair. He's bald, he said. Yeah, so I'm just gonna grip his skull and be like, oh man, I'm just a simple sushi chef, right?
By the point you get to this point, like, Kiyomi, if you've left the room with Kagome and like the other girl who's still like traumatized after seeing the two security guys get the shit kicked out of them, she might not be too traumatized. She's kind of high out of her tree at the moment. You could probably hear one scream when the first hand comes off, then a weaker scream when the second one, and then quiet after that point, as the guy's probably, by the time Sato is like pulling teeth, the guy's probably already been dead for a while by this point. Now it's just a forensic measure.
So I'm taking his teeth, cutting the tongue, I'm taking off his ears, taking out the eyes, slitting the throat, and I'm going to remove the tattoo on his skin.
I don't know why you're going to first of all, I don't know why you're going to so much trouble, because we're in his apartment. Who the fuck do you think they're going to automatically assume this is?
Oh, don't worry, just let me do it. And after that, I'm gonna carve that symbol that we saw on his back, and then throw him in the hot tub, back up, and be like, all right, let's go. I'm gonna take some more money from this man before we go to, because I'm leaving my gloves on, so that way they can't trace it back. So I'm looking around his apartment now for any money. I got all of this in the little toolbox. The bag of teeth, the eyeballs, the ears,
I'm going to say
hands, ankles.
Kiyomi, if she wanted to look for cash,
Yeah, I was about to say, I think I probably would have been doing that while you were.
Yeah, you've got a head start in that, so I will let you roll first.
Cunning.
It's going to be a cunning roll, yeah.
Oof.
Yeah. I'm just going to take it as a straight up. I'll make it a complex roll, but like a small one, like a run of the mill one.
I really like my homemade Caesar salad sauce. I'm gonna make more. Bottle it.
So yeah, you find some cash. And a number of pieces of like men's jewelry that is like designer and worth a fair amount for the right buyer.
Yep, I definitely take that.
Which means, because it's not quite enough to wipe out the complex roll, so it means Sato's got a chance of finding something.
So since I had the blueprints, when I know where they would install a safe on this condo,
First of all, I had the blueprints.
I had got plans too.
Yeah. I'm going to factor that in afterwards as a bonus for having the blueprint.
Okay.
So
Alright.
you just give me a cunning roll to see if you find anything else hidden.
Oh, I don't have good cutting.
That's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah. Yeah, you also find a few things of value. Again, another stash of cash, probably hid somewhere. Some more pieces of jewelry. probably some expensive designer pieces of clothing and things like that as well. That again,
Taking that in a bag,
could be
yeah.
sold. Yeah.
Not enough for a point of wealth yet, though.
I'll wait to tell you how much wealth it's worth until you've actually had the opportunity to take it
I got
somewhere
you.
and sell it. Yeah.
All right. Chuck,
but
are
yeah,
you certain?
between the two of you with the blueprints that you've got, the most likely place to have a safe, you will have found that as well. And there are a few things in here. There is obviously cash, quite a lot of cash.
Oh, yeah. Magic items? I'm just kidding.
And there are also a number of fake passports. Passports, Chinese passports. One or two of them have his face on them, but different names. But a few also have the photos of some girls that you've both seen recently in the clubs. Clearly people that he was planning on taking out of the country at some point. Kagome is one of them.
Of course.
What else?
Oh, good thing we saved her.
But that is, yeah. Jewelry, cash hidden sporadically. There's obviously the candy drawer, which is probably valuable as well.
Oh, you know I'm taking that fucking candy drawer, bro. Those are my candies now. I'm a candy queen.
But yeah, while they're looting the place, Kimi's enjoying a red hot bubble bath with a skinned corpse in it.
Yep.
Finer things in life, you know?
The finer things in life.
So you just watch me like decard through this man, take like flesh and everything. Like I took some of his muscle. Like you don't know what I'm planning to do with so much human meat.
Kimi doesn't care. They just watch and they smile the whole goddamn time. They even start kind of poking at them and playing with their body after you drop it in the hot tub.
No, don't. You'll leave foot fingerprints.
I don't think they're going to be brushing muscle tissue for fingerprints.
They might.
That's not how that works.
Okay, come on. Let's go. It's time to wrap this up. Let's leave, folks. And with the unconscious bodyguards, I'm going to take one of the carving knives and carve that symbol into the back of their necks and kick them out the elevator. Last call for the elevator. Last call.
Kimi's going to do the same thing they did to the other one downstairs. When she walks by the body, she's going to stomp on the front of their throats.
And gargles and then rough breathing before they stop breathing altogether.
Final call for the elevator.
Here's a question, Andy. Before we leave, these other girls, where did they come from?
The other girls and the passports.
The ones that we brought with us.
So
one was the fresh one that what's her face got, and the one that was we made the deal with.
Okay. One's the one you made the deal with. She's the one that wanted to finish him off, and the other one's a fresh girl that only just started working in the clubs. Actually, having spent some time speaking to the new girl, maybe on the way here in the elevator, all that sort of stuff.
Trying to gauge out if I needed to kill her at the end of this operation, yeah.
Her Japanese isn't very good. She has an accent. You can't quite tell where it's from, but likely that she's either from common sources of immigrants into Japan, or either China or Korea.
I hand her passport. I assume that it's probably there.
Yeah.
And also Kagome as well. And not to like be offensive or anything, but like I just very slowly and intently say like, You're not gonna say anything to anybody, are you?
The other girl again, like she was actually indulging in the candy drawer goodies.
Yep.
But Kagomi's like, I'll make sure she doesn't say shit to anyone.
Make sure she gets this, and I hand her her passport. I'll need it.
Yeah. She'll take both.
Last call for freedom. I'm about to unlock the elevator and leave. There was a lot of screaming.
I'm gone.
Kimi extends their hands to both of the young ladies and gestures them to follow.
Yeah, they'll step in.
All right, basement.
When you're in the elevator, on your way down, Kagome sort of looks at Akimi. You said I would be a Yakuza?
She smiles. You can come with me.
She nods her head.
Basement floor. I'm gonna check on the unconscious guy down there.
Dead.
Well, the dead guy.
I was like, what unconscious guy are you talking about?
Yeah. So with that dead guy, I'm going to carve that symbol into the back of his neck, drop him on the ground, and head down into the sewers. You guys can leave however you want. I got on work clothes and the bloody items. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
No, you have my clothing.
I didn't bring your clothes. I left those at the house.
Didn't we change in the sewer?
No.
So
You
all I
changed
have are these clothes?
Yes.
There's a cab waiting for me.
Yeah, it's easy enough for like you and the two girls just to go up onto the ground floor and leave.
Yep.
Probably through the back door because presumably
yes.
yourself and Kagome are covered in.
Yep. Yeah, no, they are gonna.
We take the back door.
Yep.
So in the sewers, I'm gonna pull out the map and I'm gonna make my way over to the Chinese area and I'm gonna take off the work clothes because I wore clothes underneath. Bundle those up, toss those into the bag, come out the sewer into the Chinese area and make my way over to hand. Knock on the back door, not the front door. So I'm gonna come out in the alleyway, knock on the back door.
The back door of the restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
One of the cooks opens. Looks very confused.
I have business to attend to. Excuse me. I was here earlier. Is Mr. I forgot his name.
Shuhao.
Is Mr. Shuhao here? Tell him I have his delivery. And I'm gonna wait in the kitchen.
You see the cook kind of go out to the front of house. And then when he comes back, it's with Bolin and not Shuhao. You have a gift for my uncle?
Yes, it's a item he told me to procure for him.
Yeah, holds his hand out for it.
You want to do it here?
Most of the cooks in here barely speak Japanese. How are they going to tell?
Okay. And I click open the toolbox and I hand him the left hand in the Ziploc bag.
You see the look of disgust in a few of the cooks' faces in the back.
Gordon's gonna be ashamed.
As he takes the hand from you.
I'm closing my toolbox.
I'll go give this to my uncle.
Thank you.
Wait here. You may have something.
Mm-hmm.
He disappears back out front. Comes back through. And you see that he has a thick bundle of yen.
Tell Mr. Shu how I appreciate him, and I wish for him to come to the restaurant one day this week.
He snatches the bundle of cash back from you. You know, for future work for my uncle, I'm pretty sure we can turn this into something bigger.
We can discuss business later. I smell like the sewers, and I snatch it back. It's been a long night. Do you want to see what else I have in the toolbox if you want to keep bothering me?
Nah, you're stinking up the place.
Come meet me at my shop whenever you want to talk.
You
And I,
turn and walk away back into the front of the restaurant.
yep. And then I'm gonna take the toolbox, put it in my backpack, go home. When I get home, I'm gonna clean out part of the freezer and hide the bloody stuff in like in the back of the freezer where my dad doesn't touch it. Just the hand and the meat. I'm gonna hide the meat, chop it up, make it look like ground beef, and roll it. Cover the hand at the bottom of ice, and put the ground beef back there. And I'm gonna tell my dad that I got like special ground beef that he can't touch because I have that for the work restaurant, and they really want that to be served. He can't touch it at all.
Oh wait, I know where this is going.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So once I get I'm gonna take the clothes out, take the money I found, and I'm gonna see how much I can get for this. So how much wealth do I get, Andy? In total.
Yeah, from the stuff. The wad of cash that Shuhao gave you is about 2 points of wealth. From the stuff that you found in the house, the stuff that you just found would be another point of wealth, and then from splitting what was in the safe is a 4th point of wealth.
God damn! So I have
There you go.
7 points of wealth, or just 4 in total?
That's 4 in total.
Okay, woo, baby.
Then
Money.
what you found, you have 2 points of wealth that you've managed to
Yay.
pull together.
Is that including the candy drawer, or is that the candy drawer?
Oh yeah, you took the candy drawer content. You can either change that for cash, or you can keep it as a recovery item.
Ooh. How much cash would it give me?
2. But if you kept it as a recovery item, like a consumable, in this case it'd be serious party drugs, which you would use for recovering your composure. It recovers 8 points of damage.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I'll keep that.
Okay. Amy, you didn't raid the apartment.
Nope.
You've got no money.
Nope. Akimi was far too busy taking her bloody bubble bath.
But yeah. You're able to sort of, fence your stolen goods, keep the money that you've found. You probably wait a few days for everything to kind of blow over. The headlines.
Well, no, I have an event the day after that.
Oh, yep. You have that. Okay, let's go to that. We can finish on that. Yeah, you have this event. Did you invite either of the other two along to that?
Yes.
Yeah.
I invited both of them along.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Where am I going?
To some fancy restaurant in Tokyo's sort of high street.
Finally getting the recognition.
So Kimi will obviously extend invitations to both the girls that they are welcome to stay
No,
at
they can't come. They can't come to this. No, this is like.
stay at his family's house, not
Oh.
invited.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, hell no, they are not coming.
No, yeah, let's rub this right. No, they are welcome to stay at his house for the time being, so they will attend.
Yep. Okay, yeah, the girls will stay at your house. Okay, you head to this fancy restaurant before any of the guests arrive. Obviously to prepare. What are you preparing, Eddie?
So I am preparing 4 dishes. Huh?
Some ground beef.
That will be part of the dishes. Yes. So the first dish I am going to prepare is a specialty beef yakisoba with a special imported meat.
Oh, where'd you get it?
Locally provided.
Locally sourced, but it's exotic? What?
Yes.
No sense.
It's locally sourced and it's very exotic.
What are you serving me?
Long pig.
You're not eating it.
Oh, okay. What am I here for?
You're here to sit in the place of Mr. Orochi and to listen to their business deals. Don't worry, I'm gonna introduce. I'm the host for the event, so I'm gonna introduce everybody. So you just gotta sit there and look pretty.
Akimi would like a plate. Akimi would like a plate of the exotic meat, and will be very sure they make you aware that if they would like a plate of the exotic meat.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
I can get you exotic.
You want to buy some meat?
Right? Nice and fresh.
Okay. So
and then after that, I will be preparing traditional. I will prepare a traditional sushi roll plate and then a exotic sushi roll plate with the gourmet fish.
That tuna that you bought.
Akimi would like some of that as well.
I'll take that.
For sides, it's gonna be steamed white rice, steamed brown rice, steamed vegetables, no pickled items. No, nothing is pickled. If it's pickled, no. And then for dessert, it's gonna be a chocolate a la mode.
There's no larger than average pickled olives.
No pickles.
No pickled nothing.
Okay. Then yeah, you plate up for the guests.
My art, like I'm cutting this fish, is delicious.
I am going to allow you guys, if you wish, to either make a cunning or an etiquette roll to identify some of the guests.
I got a 4.
What?
Splendid. Ninja.
Fuck!
Are you making? Oh, he has to get hauled the fuck off.
Yeah.
Is that you over your limit?
Now it is, yeah.
Oh boy.
So after this event, he'll get hauled off. It's okay.
Yep.
I'm good. I'm here for the food.
Identify some people. No, this is what we came here for.
Oh fuck! I'm gonna lose a finger.
This is what we came here for. You guys identify people.
No, you're all good.
So
a success, but not a arrogant success.
So I'm gonna come out, set all the plates, and I'm gonna have all the paper that I was given the host, and I'm gonna start introducing people. And then when I introduce Chuck and Derek's character, I'm gonna be like, Mr. Orochi can't make it, so he sent these 2 lovely individuals in his stead to listen in on the meeting.
Okay. The people who are here include some of the wealthiest property developers in not just Tokyo but all of Japan. There is at least one provincial Tokyo judge here. There is a senior official amongst the Tokyo Police Department here, as well as someone who sits on the sort of city council who passes licenses and things for new drinking establishments and clubs and things like that. Lots of money, lots of influential people. In fact, it's probably the judge who's here is probably the same judge who was in the nightclub the night that Eddie was asked or made a good impression. But they readily accept the two of you as representatives of Mr. Orochi.
Mr. Orochi has prepared a expensive sushi platter for you guys with exquisite meal. This beef is imported down from Africa from roan elephants.
What's that beef? I don't say that. But
Elephant beef.
Yeah, elephant beef.
ground beef from an elephant.
It has a rich, earthy taste, and with that, I have combined it with the noodles of Japan and vegetables to tame the flavor. Please enjoy yourself. Please ring a bell if you need me. And I'm going to disappear into the back of the kitchen.
Yeah, your guests are going to enjoy their food. Probably really enjoy it, especially since you're overly selling the luxury aspect. You know, big money here.
Mm-hmm.
They'll eat everything.
Do I get ringed in a few times to make more or something?
Yeah, you might get asked for a second serving of some stuff.
Okay.
I would like just a track of Eddie talking about food. He needs to do a talk show about food.
Listen.
You and Redemption BA need to get together and collab on a food thing.
I'd watch it. I think it'd be good. But yeah, you guys. They're talking about plans. Plans to open a new club with licenses and things like that outside of Kabukicho for a luxury hostess experience. It would only cater to Tokyo's most exclusive of clientele. And the purpose of it not being in Kabukicho is to keep the classiness of the place up. Kabukicho, entertainment district, lots of people go there for entertainment, either red light or more mundane. There's like plenty of arcades and things like that within Kabukicho. But you can picture that your most wealthy elite,
They don't want to go to arcades.
they don't want to mingle with the everyday people. This would be a luxury establishment open in one of the finer areas of Tokyo, catering exclusively to Tokyo's rich and influential. And the men, and I will point out, it is all men in this room, with the exception of the two of you. Seem to make it quite clear that the hostess staff within this establishment would be also included in that price range in terms of entertainment.
Okay. So the whole staff would be trafficked then. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
After like a good while, after all the food is clear, I will come back out and be like, Mr. Orochi still would like to express his deepest apologies of not making it. I would hate to say that a lot of time is up, but Mr. Orochi would like you guys to put in a small donation for he plans to make the next banquet we have together bigger and better. I'm going to set out a small jar that has like a dragon around it because I know he paid for everything. So I'm set that down. If I can get any who are willing to donate, I'll make sure to pass that you donated along to Mr. Orochi.
Is the donation for the meal?
Yes. For the next meal, he's planning a bigger, better banquet.
Yeah, I'm gonna take an etiquette roll from you, Eddie.
Oh fuck! I wanted more money.
Why'd you get greedy?
I got greedy. Okay, I got greedy. I wanted more money. Etiquette. Yeah, I can do this. I can do this. You said etiquette. I can do this. I can do this. I got etiquette. I got etiquette. I can do
You
this.
got this. You got this.
Oh, no fours, no fours.
Like, I'm bowing deeply as I'm doing it. Like, I'm sorry. I really shouldn't be talking to you guys. I just served out really good food. Maybe they're like happy enough with the food. They're like, yeah, sure.
Yeah, they'll put in, for the service and the catering, they'll put in some big amounts.
How much wealth do I get from that?
Just another point. Just one more point.
Yeah, I'm gonna pocket all of that.
But they'll bow. They'll ask you to tell Mr. Orochi that as long as he can provide the staffing for the new establishment, they are happy to. And of course, they get to be shareholders in the new enterprise. They're happy to make sure that all things financial and legal
Will be covered.
Will be covered smoothly.
Yes, sir. I will make sure to tell Mr. Orochi that you all have generously donated and wish to take part of his plans. Thank you. Thank you. Can I have? Oh, damn it! I should have said that from the beginning that I would have a voice recorder on them or something. So I would leave after that. And basically, you guys are free to go now. Leave. We got our information. Go get before the cover is blown.
Yeah. So with that said and done, you guys probably want to lay low once the headlines start hitting.
Yep.
Probably a day or two after what you did in the penthouse before it gets out. The news and stuff refer to it as the most brutal gangland killing that Tokyo has seen in a long time. They compare it to a lot of American gangland crime.
Yeah, goddamn right.
So Americans kill people. That's what they're good at.
Goddamn right. Back to back World War champs. Let's go, baby.
Yeah.
You mean back to back World War champs? You're in World War I for all this
Hey, we let the Russians come in and die by the millions, and then we came in and claimed all the glory. That's how war goes.
America.
You don't even know about the First World War. You just jump straight to the second one. But yeah,
we are good.
It's with the news. Like, you were told to leave a body so that the cops knew who it was, and the message would be clear that your organization are not fucking around here. You've done it, but keep in mind your boss is quite underhanded and discreet. Like, the boss of the organization, I'm not talking about Hayashida. Hayashida's fairly ruthless.
Yeah.
You guys, the three of you, were called in not to see Hayashida, but to see your boss. I can't even remember the name of the organization.
Oh boy, the boss's boss. The boss.
The boss.
Big boss.
The ghost. We fucked up. We fucked up.
No, you fucked up.
Snake?
Snake!
The Oyabun. So the big boss. You're brought in to the family headquarters and taken up to his office.
I left his face intact.
Probably not even. You're taken to his personal estate,
Oh fuck!
which is one of those nice walled Japanese homes way
God.
out in the suburbs. Has a large walled garden.
Akimi dresses up. Dresses up.
You're not told why. The boss wants to see you. He wants to see you in his home. And you arrive.
Sato is sweating literal buckets. The
You
back of the car seat is just drenching his sweat as it gets out the car.
You know, for these occasions, there are two ways that you're intended to dress. You either dress well in a suit, or you dress traditionally in a fine kimono. It's up to you guys what you want to be wearing for this situation.
Sato would wear a fine kimono.
Yeah, Akimi is wearing a very nice, very fine kimono. It's not nearly as ostentatious as they usually look, just very, very prim and proper. And it's specifically almost what it looks like it's most likely either parts of it are their father's or the whole thing is.
I know that.
I'm gonna
somebody's
use
gonna
the
be,
extra buff I got to get me a nice kimono. You know, just for flavor.
I'm gonna assume that Yomi thinks that somebody's about to get punished. Wearing it.
Yeah, you're probably not expecting it to be either of you.
No, absolutely not. I'm thinking it's fucking Sushi Boy.
Like, oh. But yeah, you arrive. The entire family are here.
God, I'm about to piss myself.
You're taken into the main hall of the house where there's like a long floor table with cushions that have been set out. There's a small raised area with 3 cushions sort of laid out on it. One for the Oyabun, one for the Komicho, which is the number 1 person in command, and one for the Wakagashira, Hayashida, who you've already met. But it's seated in order of rank. There is a term for it, Sakasuki, which literally translates to sake sharing, and it goes from the most senior person all the way down to the lowest ranked within the organization. And you guys are obviously sitting towards the bottom of the table. But when you arrive, Sato is sat at the bottom of the table. And you can see that there are 2 cushions on the floor on either side of the row of tables, just down from the raised step where the most senior members of the organization are sat. And you can see that in front of these 2 cushions are a sheet of clean white cloth and a tanto.
Oh boy.
And Kyumi and Akimi, you're both brought to your special seat.
Chuck, you went over?
I'm assuming
No.
Chuck went over. Yeah, he did.
Did I have ninja already?
How much giri did you have towards the?
I still have 2 left total.
Okay, so you got 2 giri. How many points in ninja do you have?
Say I don't have any points in ninja.
Oh, okay, no, only 1 cushion then.
Okay.
You're fine. You're getting fed out of your organization, but you've not
Nice.
pissed them off yet.
How nice for you.
There's 1 cushion down in front of the 3 seats.
Yeah.
With the tanto and cloth. To which Kiyomi, you are brought.
Well, I guess this is all your fault, really. And I look at Eddie. I did what I was supposed to do. I guess that's the price you pay for family. Ceremoniously remove a segment of my finger.
Are they not sitting there yet? I don't even think they came inside.
Yeah, they'll be sitting there by this. By
Okay.
the point that you're taken to the seat, yeah, everyone here is sitting and watching. Hayashida sort of coldly looks at you, like that's that stern, like, I know I told you to do this. There's a little bit of respect on his face about how brutally that you did it, and the fact that you picked the hardest target of all of the Midori organization that they picked, that you could have picked from, and that you've done it successfully, but that the amount of heat from this level of brutality,
Unacceptable.
because
Mission successfully failed.
yeah,
Critical success. The success was too good.
the boss of the organization is a very slight man. You could say that he maybe looks sickly or frail, but you can see that he is heavily tattooed, like almost every inch up to his throat is covered in tattoos, and he is crisscrossed with a number of scars. The Kumicho, the sort of underboss, the number one person, is a much jollier looking heavy-set man. Again, with the kimono, the sleeves are kind of short, they're like 3/4 lengths. You can see the tattoos come right down to the wrists. And with the way the kimono sits, you can see the chest tattoo. Sort of that iconic sort of gap in between the two halves of the chest tattoo is visible, with just the black edges of the two pectoral bits visible. The underboss, the number one, passes comment where he's like, "It's a shame that you'll be losing that part of your pinky."
Why is that?
Yeah, it just takes away a little bit from, your appearance.
I'm so much bigger than these bones before you. And one day, you'll all see it.
Hayashida, you did what you had to do, but something got away from you during the whole situation. This is unfortunately the cost. The boss just gives you a nod. You know what to do.
Do 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 do.
Do I need to make a roll?
No. With that, you can go ahead, take the tantle up. And yeah. Just a bit of pressure, just enough that you could cut a piece of carrot with is enough to cut through your pinky, especially if you're doing it at the gap in the joint. There's a fair amount of blood. You're able to wrap the pinky tip and present it to the boss of the organization before you're handed another piece of cloth to wrap your own pinky with. And then you're sent to your seat at the end of the table with your fellow crew members.
I'm just glaring at Eddie's character.
What trait are you choosing to reduce? Is it affecting you physically, psychologically, or socially?
Physically, it will be harder to wield a karambit after this.
Then you reduce your physique trait by 1.
Oof. It means my health goes down.
That ties into the whole meaning behind that pinky being removed. Where I think I've said it maybe in the first session, like session 0, it's in the book. That pinky, your left one, it actually has the tightest grip on the hilt of a katana. So by missing it, your grip is weakened, and then you have to rely on the people around about you for protection that a little bit more.
I sure do.
I'll protect you. You will.
You're goddamn right you will, asshole.
With that is the end of this session of Irezumi. That is the end of your spring season within your Yakuza organization.
Hey.
Oh, no jail.
And next session we'll start with the downtime sort of stuff, the in-between seasons stuff, where you guys pick your new tattoos, you get to generate some wealth, you get to spend that wealth and stuff, and we get to progress the timeline either a few months, maybe a year or 2, probably to where this gang war has escalated a bit more.
I already know what 2 tattoos I want for my major and minor.
And you guys will be more senior and more recognized within your organization.
That's the guy who bloodily carved the shit out of his body. Don't fuck with him.
Don't fuck with them. Very cool. Well, thank you everybody for joining us. Thank you.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good. Thank you everybody for joining us. Andy, thank you for running another banger of a session. I had a grand old time. Before we even get to the shoutouts, I want to shout out JJ and Jihan, you absolute madmen, you crazy people donating fucking 20 subs. You honestly, it when shit like that happens, it's absolutely crazy. I'll talk more about it when it gets to me, but I just want to shout you guys out before people started vamoosing. So thank you again, everybody that donated. Obviously, I love you guys. Thank you so much, deeply from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. But let's start us off with Chuck.
Hi, I'm Chuck. I do things. I don't do a lot right now as your boy's tired, but I do things on occasion.
Doer of things.
Doer of things. I'm gonna keep it light and simple this week. Everybody here. Andy's got commissions.
Yep.
Derek's got, obviously, you all see Derek on enough shows this week. You know what Derek's got going on.
No commissions.
Eddie has his lovely, lovely channel, which you can go watch him beautifully stream on as well.
Oh yeah.
Don't mind me.
Occasionally catch him singing, scatting, like whatever, just being the goofy, lovely person that Eddie is. Same for Andy. Andy's got beautiful streams as well, and so does Derek. And things. I've got things. I'm tired. I love you all. I love everybody here. I've got things coming. So eventually, I'll talk about them when I have spoons.
Totally understand. Well, thank you for being here, Chuck. Much love, dude.
Always
a pleasure, dude. Eddie, what's up, man?
I have a 24-hour stream this Saturday coming up. I feel old because I can't stay up for 24 hours, so this is going to be great. I'm doing a giveaway for that 24-hour stream. And if I fall asleep, whoever calls it out, I'm going to look through the chat to see who called me asleep first, will be rewarded the grand prize of $300. So if I fall asleep on stream during the 24 hours, and you say, hey, he's asleep, and you call it out
plans. First, God damn it, now I don't.
You get $300 guaranteed. $300.
Damn.
If I fall asleep. That's if I fall asleep. There's still a giveaway, but if I fall asleep, hey. Hopefully you can pay off your full bill this month with
sending you lullabies, you singing, jump into your chat, singing soft songs.
I will have song redeems and everything else, so people can try to make me go to sleep.
Oh yes.
Andy's commissions are open, I took one of Andy's slots to get him to draw D&D characters for me because my party is a nuisance. So if you guys got like any big monsters that would like to kill a party, please let me know. Like Derek already told me, zombie werewolves.
Just terrifying.
They're pretty
I
Just
cool.
just need
terrifying.
I need something to kill him. I don't want to throw another dragon at him because that was a boss fight for a different area. Blah blah blah. Derek streams. Chuck does things. Shout out to Will. I love you, Will.
We love you, Will.
Yes.
Yep. I'm missing you.
Big
Will.
shout out to everybody who donated. I wasn't able to because my bank was like, no, because I put I patched a hole that fell down in my roof. So, that's about it. That's about it.
Thank you, Eddie. Much love, dude. Thank you for being here, man.
Much love. All the love.
Andy, what's up, man?
Well, I don't know if you guys know I've released a game. Yeah.
Really? Tell us about it.
Yeah, what is
Oh.
this game you
What is
released?
it? Yeah, what's the game? I never heard of a game. I would love to play it.
Irezumi is now available on Itch. Which, yeah, it's been going pretty good since I launched it. I woke up on Saturday to be surprised to find someone had commented in one of the ads I posted for it that they loved the game and they showed it to a Japanese audience who all seemed to like it. There was like over 100 likes and retweets on the post.
Let's fucking go.
Yes.
Yes.
Going from the link to the post that they made, they actually posted the link to the game before I even got the chance to make any ads for the game, which means that they'd seen it pop onto Itch before I even made an ad and picked it up.
Hell yeah.
But
That's
yeah,
so awesome.
so I'm talking with some people about translating it into Japanese.
Woo! Hell yeah.
Fuck right. Hell yeah.
So
Nice.
it's easier for people to pick up a game, if they're reading it in their own language and not a secondary language. So yeah, it's out. Irezumi's at $5. But you can leave a tip if you want. What else? I'm gonna be doing an interview on Thursday for a stream with Tom DeSillis.
Ooh.
Let's fucking go.
Who does the You Had to Be There podcast, which is a D&D podcast. Said he's going to be talking to me about my art, about how I got into role-playing games,
Dick.
any interesting stories I can think of.
Your velvet voice that'll come
Yes.
out. Your
And
velvet
beautiful
voice.
beard that you won't
Yeah.
get back.
And give me the opportunity to plug anything that I've got to plug, which will be nice. They're very accommodating. They're in New York, but they're going to be interviewing me at a time that suits me, which is great. I really appreciate that you guys do that every Sunday for me. You take part of your early afternoon to come and game with me. It's really nice. I really appreciate it. We've had a lot of fun since we started doing it way back in September, October. I think October,
Yeah.
mid-October. We've been streaming together every Sunday near enough.
Oh yeah.
It's been great to share this experience with you guys. It has been a shame that Will hasn't been able to join us for a lot of sessions and that Kieran has had to step back.
Miss our homies.
But yeah, I can officially say, Roddy, you're welcome to join us on a Sunday if you would like. And that, the time next session where these guys will be improving their characters and things like that gives you plenty of opportunity to get your character made and come in alongside them. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it. Again, thank you guys. Thanks everybody in the chat for all the gift subs and bitties and all that good stuff. I know Derek really appreciates it.
Absolutely.
I don't really. I am test playing a new game on Wednesday.
What game?
My JRPG system,
Ooh.
the Skies Above, which is the name that it currently has. Which should be a lot of fun. It is very, very early stages at the moment. I'm hoping this first test play will give me some ideas on which sort of direction I want to take the game design in. Then we also have Dark Heresy Session 2.
Let's fucking
After
go.
Which I'm looking forward to. It'll be a lot of hype, a lot of fun, lots of nasty, horrible things in store for you guys down the line.
Be gone.
Yeah.
What?
Then next Sunday, Irezumi again.
Woo!
D&D Adventures. As everybody's already mentioned, I've got commission slots open. I have pretty much all 4 slots open because I'll be finishing Eddie's commission off some point early this week, so that means practically all 4 slots are up for grabs. And yeah, I think that's everything.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Andy. Thank you for in the game, dude. Thank you for being here. Love, dog. Well, that's going to be it for this weekend, folks. I know it was a little bit shorter of one. We really didn't have any stream at all yesterday, but next week, I'm not really sure what we're going to do on Saturday. Before I get to all my shout-outs, though, thank you again to everybody that donated earlier, all the biddies, all the subs. You guys are amazing. I love y'all. Thank you so much. You make doing this so much more than just, you know, getting on and then talking to a webcam. You guys really make this community what it is, and I wouldn't trade that for anything, so thank you for being you. Tomorrow, Curse of Strahd, Rise of Alma at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Tuesday, Homebrew Homies at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time with my co-hosts VA Redemption and The Burnt Coin. On Wednesday, as Andy said, we are going to have Dark Heresy, Path of Contrition at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. Don't want to miss that. It's going to be a blast. We're up to some nerdle shenanigans. No stream Thursday. Friday, Lord of the Rings, Rangers in the North. And then Saturday, Covet Syndicate. I don't know if we're going to have Descent into Avernus this Saturday. I'm not really sure. So I'm not going to say that we are yet because I don't know. But then, yeah, Sunday, next Sunday, Irezumi. Yeah, thank you guys for being here. We're going to raid into Vancouver by night, so stick around for that. Make some noise, show some love when we get in there. But thank you again, guys. I love y'all. I truly do. I appreciate you, and we will see y'all next week. Bye, guys.
Yep.
Bye.